thank you so much for the hosts, the Beer Jesus, Pumpkin Panda, and Coleen Ali. Thank you, my darlings. Welcome. Thank you. Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon. So this is not the video game, this is the book, but we have applied some video game mechanics. So yes, welcome in. Thank you, viewers. Thank you. So today's going to be a bit different because no longer have we got someone new going in. We've got an adventurer who did not die last time, who is continuing their adventure. I've just got to say, obviously the music is by Sirenscape, so thank you for Sirenscape for letting us use the music. And just a little bit about the book if you're new here and don't know what we're doing. We're playing Deathtrap Dungeon. It's a classic book within the Fighting Fantasy series, and it's written by Ian Livingstone. It's a choose your own adventure style book, so I have an adventurer going through the dungeon, we're dying very much. They're going through the dungeon, facing many perils around every corner, many different ways for them to die, they're battling monsters, but most of all they are making those choices. We've applied video game rules, so there are some save points throughout the book so that when they die they can respawn at a save point rather than going all the way back to the beginning, and that's much more fun for the viewer and for the adventurer, I feel. Although, you know, as a narrator and dungeon master, I'd much prefer them to have to start from the very beginning. Yes, Sirenscape is the people that make the music. There is a credit at the bottom of the screen there. Cool, so does everybody remember what happened last time, or have we got some new people here who haven't got a clue what we're doing? We're just rolling dice and having some funsies. Right, Sirenscape, cool, yes. So those are the people that do all the music and the sound effects. Obviously, I'm controlling it, but it is their program that we're using. I didn't take the diamonds, still hunting me. Well, I mean, Coleen, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen today? Now, without further ado, shall we meet today's adventurer? You will, of course, recognise this person. She was here a couple of weeks ago. Let's everyone get our claps ready first. So just ! Clap. Get your claps ready and your cheers ready for Coleen! Yay! Hi, Coleen! Hi again. I'm going to give you a shout out. Remind people who you are and where they can find you and what you stream, please. And please feel free to promote any events that you've got coming up.
Well, I'm playing in Silence at Phasmophobia tomorrow, and I'm doing a 26th party this Sunday.
Nice.
That is the recent things that
And I'm going to give you a shout out there so people can find you. Cool. So, you're all ready to play today?
Yes, I have everything ready. I have my lucky dice from last time.
They were very lucky last time.
And then my not so lucky dice for when I have to roll low.
Cool. Nice. Oh, and I must say as well, we are starting today with a bonus live. Some very, very generous person donated £10 after my stream had finished on Saturday. So you automatically get this. Let me see if I can time this just right. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Why did it not work? Oh no. My sound didn't work. No. Ah, that's why, because I've typed in the wrong thing. Pro streamer, everybody. Pro streamer!
Pro streamer united.
Pro streamer, there you go. So we already have the bonus life, which is the green heart that you see there. So when adventurers get a bonus life, it will show as green as their bonus heart. So you've got your regular heart and your bonus life. So yes. Thank you for whoever donated that. Oh my gosh, yes, scare alerts and donations are on. Why is that coming up like that? I'm just going to fix that. So tell people what you remember from last time.
Well, I was just in this very big arena thingy fighting with my friend, where we had to fight together all of a sudden, like not against each other, and I fought a scorpion that was evil and nearly died.
You
but
did nearly
survived
die.
on the last freaking hit. So that was
I can't believe that. That was an epic battle.
the worst.
It was down to two health points each.
That was so nerve-wracking. But I made it out, and I got healed and shit, and there was a diamond that I didn't take, and I'm very sad about that. It's still haunting me. Have been since I didn't take it. So
yeah, you might need that.
And now I'm
Who
on my
knows?
back somewhere in a hole.
You are. So when we left you, you just encountered a trial master. You'd had to fight the giant scorpion. You'd had to kill your best friend Throm the barbarian. New best buds, the buddy system there.
Yeah, I love the buddy system.
You also encountered a lot of Tina Turners.
A lot of Tina Turners.
A lot of Tina Turners. And you've gone down a chute and landed on your back. And that's where we left you, on your back.
Yeah,
so
that's kind of rude, actually.
Shall we kind of find out where you are and what's going to happen to you? Let's do it.
Would love that.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna die. That's what's gonna happen to me.
And they were rolling on a river. Right, let me see if I remember how to work this timer. You are starting at 1 hour, 43 and 50 seconds, which is very impressive. So I've got to say as well, you did get top of the leaderboard, so you're going to secure that today as well. And I've decided that we're going to do this in seasons, so I'm not sure how many episodes we'll have per season, but I think whoever is at the top of the leaderboard will deserve to get a copy of the book. So if you can hold on to the top spot, I'll send you a copy of the book.
Nice.
Right, let me see if I can remember how to work this. Yes, there we go. Right, we were starting on page 90. As soon as you stand up, you're confronted by the most repulsive sight you've ever laid eyes on. There in front of you, wallowing in a circular pool of fetid slime, is a bulbous creature too horrible to be believed. Its body is green and covered all over with fearsome-looking spikes. Its face is a mass of crimson blisters, one of which suddenly bursts open to reveal yet another of its many sinister, all-seeing eyes. A narrow path runs around the edge of the pool and leads into another tunnel in the far wall. Do you have any previous details about the loathsome blood beast that you found in a leather-bound book?
Nope.
Nope. You were afraid of the books.
I was afraid of the books.
I think you were afraid of the books. So if you have not read a book, turn to 357. 357.
The books were scary. Don't trust books you find everywhere.
Sounds like they might have been handy in this instance, though.
Yeah, they would.
The blood beast flops around awkwardly in its pool, and the smell of the poisonous fumes makes you retch as gas bubbles break the surface and contaminate the atmosphere. Do you want to run round the side of the pool towards the tunnel, throw a gem into the pool if you have one, or try to attack it with your sword?
Well, I have a gem. Let's try and throw that in. I don't want to fight. I have almost no health back.
Oh yeah, what health do you have? You've got a skill
I got
of
16.
You've got a skill of 7, luck of 7. That's right, isn't it?
Luck of 8.
Luck of 8.
I have a skill of 7 and stamina of 16 right now.
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so you want to throw a gem into the pool?
Yeah.
Okay. Turn to 332. Your gem drops into the pool with a dull plop. So you can choose whichever gem you want to. I assume that you can just put whatever gem you want in there. So just remove one of the gems from your inventory.
Okay.
Whichever one you want to donate to the blood beast. As you wait for something to happen, you start to feel faint. The gas rising from the pool is toxic, You slump to the floor unconscious. I'd like you to test your luck, so roll both dice. What is
It's
the...
a 7.
A 7. So that is less than your luck score, so you are lucky. Turn to 53. Very lucky.
Yes.
53.
It's still possible to actually roll lower. I
The
rolled
blood
a
beast.
6 and a 1. It was like, okay.
Oh, yikes. The blood beast is too bulbous to climb out of its pool, but its long tongue whips out and tries to wrap itself around your leg. Fortunately, you've fallen beyond its reach. The air at ground level doesn't seem to contain any of the poisonous fumes. Are you just adding points now, Panda? You're just giving people points. I don't even know what the points do. They're just points. You've fallen out of reach. The air at ground level doesn't contain any of the poisonous fumes, but you wake with pain in your throat. You cover your mouth with your sleeve so that you can breathe through it and decide what to do. Do you want to run around the pool towards the tunnel, or try to attack the blood beast?
Well, run, then.
Run away!
Run.
370. 370.
Can't handle a fight. I'm gonna die.
I don't want you to die just yet. As you
Oh,
run
how
around...
sweet of you.
Oh, how sweet of me. It's because I want to torture you some more. That's where the
Last
fun
time I
is.
was like, I'm just gonna kill her fast, and I was
I
like,
did
I don't
say
want you
that.
to die just yes.
I did say that. I was like, I'm going to take pleasure in killing you quickly, and then you lasted for 1 hour and 43 minutes.
Yep.
As you run around the side of the pool, the blood beast flicks out its long tongue again. Roll 2 dice.
A 3.
The total is less than your skill score. 104.
I have my low rolling dice and my high rolling dice.
I think that's a really smart plan. Reacting quickly, you manage to jump over the tongue and run into the tunnel, leaving the blood beast wallowing in its own pool to await another victim. Turn to 134. So I'm going to call that a save point there. Uh-oh. I've stopped it instead of paused it. Oopsie. So that is 149 and 19. And we're going to 134. And that was the blood beast. Okay. I don't think this is going to carry on. Oh no, there it is. We're fine. Nope, we're not. 149.19. I've got to do some wiggling around with this because I've accidentally stopped the timer instead of paused it. 149.
I'm gonna be the one making it out loud, not you.
The adventurers get better every week.
Don't take my top spot. I'm gonna stab you.
We're gonna head over to 143. 134, sorry, 134. The tunnel leads into a large room. Its ceiling is supported by several marble pillars. As you enter the room, you suddenly see a strange beast to your right. It has the body of a lion with dragon-like wings attached to it, but its head is like that of a bearded man. Have you read a poem on a skeleton warrior's parchment?
No.
If you have not read this poem, turn to 247.
I don't read stuff. Stop making me read stuff.
The beast before you is a manticore. The tip of its tail sprouts a profusion of sharp spikes, thick and hard as iron bolts. Suddenly, it flicks its tail, sending a volley of spikes flying towards you. I'd like you to roll 1 dice.
A 2.
This is the number of spikes that sinks into your body. Lose 2 stamina for each spike, so you've lost 4 stamina. Hi, Case the Joint, welcome in.
That is not that bad. still dying, but it's not that bad.
Okay, so if you're still alive, you may now stagger forward to attack the manticore with your sword before it has time to unleash any more of its deadly spikes. You've now got to fight a manticore.
I'm gonna die.
It's got a skill of 11 and a stamina of 11.
I'm gonna die.
Uh-oh.
High rolling dice.
Okay, let's go. So you remember what to do. You roll both dice and add your skill.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh shit. Math. 18.
I got a 17, so you hit me. You hit the manticore. So that's 2 damage. Let's go again.
18 again.
13. I got a 17, so you've hit again. I can't believe you're about to take out a manticore.
Me neither, and I'm not. 15.
I also got a 15, so nothing happens.
Ooh, this is good. 19.
I also got a 19.
No!
Nothing happens. I'm sorry.
That is the highest I can get.
I'm sorry. It's because I've got that high skill.
Yeah, it is. 17.
I also got a 17. We're just like
gonna go
whacking
on
each
forever
other.
with nothing happening.
Just butting heads
Oh,
at
shit.
the moment.
18.
Ooh, right. I have got a 21. So I'm gonna hit you. I got a 21 again. So I hit you.
Gonna die.
Remember, you can
so
use luck to reduce your damage.
I know, but my luck is.
Your luck is low.
18.
So I got hang on, math. I got a 19. Sorry.
A 19.
I got a 17. So you hit the manticore. It's on
Okay,
5 health.
Try to use my luck.
Okay.
It's 2 dice, right?
2 dice, and it has to be less than or equal to your luck.
Okay, it's a 4, so it's less
You're
than.
lucky, so it actually
then-
does an extra damage. It's on 3 health now.
And now it's on 7. Okay. 15.
I got a 16, so I hit you. But it has only got 3 health, so technically
I only got 4. 18.
11, 12, 13. I got a 16, so you've done some damage. It's on 1 health.
Okay, I'm gonna try to use my luck again
Okay.
and kill it. 5.
That's less than your luck. You're lucky.
It is.
So you finish off the manticore. Holy bejesus.
I need a save point right now
Holy
because I have 4
bejesus.
health left.
Oh no, why won't it do it? Pause. Pause. No, I want you to pause. No. Why won't it pause?
Why is the timer red all of a sudden?
I don't know. And I don't know why it won't pause.
Oh, I see what you're doing.
It's creating splits, and that's not what I've asked it to do, but never mind.
You're doing rounds now, I think. It's like it took a new round.
I think so. Which is why it won't pause.
Well, what can I use the point for?
I don't know.
Can I gamble?
I've no idea. Maybe you can gamble. I've no idea. I've never looked into these points. Gamble 200. See what happens. Probably nothing.
No.
No.
Can't gamble.
Okay, so you've defeated a manticore. So save point there. I'm going to take a few seconds off just because it was doing something stupid.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm going to take
So
10
now if I die, I don't have to kill that
seconds.
one again, so that's
I'll
good.
take 10 seconds off that. So that's the manticore there. And if you win, turn to 3, 6, 4. 3, 6, 4. reset. There we go. 154.11. Let's head to 364.
Yes.
I don't think anyone's ever killed the manticore before, not even me.
Well, I'm also dying, and it was purely luck.
Have you got any more provisions?
No.
Uh-ohs. Okay, wow. Let's just see what happens, shall we? Okay, 364. As you're wiping the manticore's blood from your sword, you're surprised to see a small man with a large nose suddenly jump out from behind one of the marble pillars. He's dressed in a tight-fitting green tunic and looks quite harmless, although you're wary of the way he's holding an opaque glass ball with a shimmering green light.
Greetings, he says cheerfully. My name is Igbot the Gnome, and I am a trial master for your final test. Needless to say, my magical powers are great, so you should not try to attack me. You may have learnt during your quest that the gems play an essential part in the trial of champions. The iron door in front of you is the victory exit. But there's only one way of opening it. 3 gems have to be put into the lock mechanism in a particular order for the door to open. Each gem radiates a unique energy which will trigger the mechanism. If you do it correctly, that is. It will help you to have a degree, it will help you to some degree, but first we need the correct gems. Do you have an emerald?
No.
Nah. You do not possess an emerald. Turn to number 3.
The gnome shakes his head and says, "Ugh, I'm afraid you failed the trial of champions. Perhaps the convinced Deathtrap dungeon will keep its secrets for yet another year, and you will not be allowed to leave here. You are appointed my servant for the rest of your days. Prepare and modify the dungeon for future contestants. Perhaps in another life you will succeed." Poof!
And that's it.
All that for that.
Yep. So you completed it in 1:56 and 6 seconds, but you did not
yes.
escape. You did not escape.
I knew that diamond was important. That's gonna be one of them.
Well, he asked you for an emerald as well. So, out of interest, which gem did you give to the blood beast?
That was just a jewel. I didn't have an emerald. I had a ruby. That was it. So I don't think I came across an emerald, did I?
You did.
Did I? When?
At the idol. So the very, very first thing when you climbed the idol and took out the eyes.
Oh, so the other one with the gas was an emerald?
The other one without the gas was an emerald.
Oh, so that is the emerald that I just threw
That's
in
the
there.
emerald that you need.
Cool.
Yes. So
if I had kept the emerald and actually taken the diamond, that would have been fine. Let's go back to that.
you can go back to wherever you want. Let me just reset this timer so that it works properly for us. But I'm going to allow you to go back to any of your previous save points. Any previous save point. So, do you need reminding of where you saved?
Well, I have them down, but I'm not sure, like, where...
Where in the dungeon they are?
Exactly. I know I have the pages like this, so...
Okay.
There was a lot of pages.
There's a lot, so I will go through them with you. So, you reached your very first save point at the idol. And that was at 24 minutes and 16 seconds. So I'm assuming you probably don't want to go back all the way to there.
No, like what I'm thinking is to go back to the save around the diamond.
Where would that have been? That was before the scorpion, I think? Was it before the cave?
It was right after the scorpion.
Right after the scorpion.
Yeah, I came out and then I was in the arena and I came through a hallway and there was a room with the diamond there and I went past it.
Still doesn't give you the emerald to get out, though.
But I have the emerald.
You have the emerald?
Yeah, I did take from the statue. I just threw it in the thing.
You threw it into the holes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you want to go back to just after the scorpion.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't want to deal with the scorpion again.
But first we have to do this, I'm afraid, Coleen.
Well, I didn't die.
You didn't. So you've kind of just woken up again. You're like, oh shit! I had this crazy dream that I needed an emerald for something.
Yeah.
Let's get some rips in chat for Coleen. So she died that time.
Die.
She's used her. No, she's had a vision. She passed out and had a vision of the future.
No
So because
rips,
you've got that bonus life, we're gonna start from 1 hour 29 and 42.
Rude.
You've removed points.
Rude.
That is so mean. Let me just set this up. So you're at 1 hour 29 minutes and 42 seconds. Okay. All of those rips in chat for you.
But I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
I just failed.
Okay, so after the scorpion, 163. Let's start the timer there. Have to be fair. I reward points for beating bosses and stuff, so if you die, I've got to take some away.
Rude.
Yeah, I think that sword's going to your head, Panda.
Right. Yeah, I think so too.
She was so close. Well, she got to the exit. She just didn't have the right things. So future adventurers, take note.
Really take note.
Really take note.
I knew that diamond was important.
Maybe it wasn't. He only asked you for an emerald. Collect stuff. Yes. Right, we're going to start if you're ready.
Yeah.
Yes, let's go. Okay, the dwarf calls down from the balcony, congratulating you on your victory. He throws a sack down into the arena and tells you to relax and regain your strength for the final part of the test. Oh, by the way, at that point you had a skill of 10 and a skill of 7 and a luck of 10, and you get full stamina.
I like this game.
It is not doing what I want it to. Let me just... I don't know why it's not doing that. Pause should be that. Cool.
What did you say my skill was?
Your skill is 7.
Oh, so
and your
that's...
luck is 10. And stamina will be full. Okay, throws a sack down into the arena and tells you to relax and regain your strength for the final part of the test. Then he walks off saying he'll return in about 10 minutes. You open the sack and find a jug of wine and some cooked chicken. You can eat and drink the dwarf's offerings if you want to, or you can just sit down and await his return.
Let's drink it.
You're gonna take the food and the drink. 363.
Oh, that's... Here we are. Okay.
The food and drink are excellent and you feel much better. I have 2 stamina points. Fully satisfied, you sit down and await the dwarf's return. Turn to 302. So at this point you've not beaten Throm yet.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Really? I have to do that again?
That's where you said you wanted to start, so that's where we're starting.
Oh god.
After
the fighting stuff.
Well, you weren't specific. You said you just said that you didn't want to do the scorpion again.
Oh,
So-
I didn't want to do any of that. He was hard too.
He's very difficult. But are you
I
ready?
don't want to do that again. No.
Are you ready?
No.
Oh, this is so much fun.
Oh.
After about 20 minutes, the dwarf reappears on the balcony. He calls down to you saying, well, I do have an interesting problem on my hands. Prepare to fight your next opponent. The wooden door rises again, and you're surprised to see a familiar face. It's Throm. He's cut and badly bruised and doesn't seem to recognise you. He's clearly delirious as he staggers forward with his axe, raised to attack you. The dwarf laughs and says, "Ha! The cobra bit him, but he has the strength of an ox and managed to carry on, even though most men would have died. Now you must fight him to decide finally which one of you will continue in the trial of champions." You shout some abuse at the dwarf, protesting against the cruelty of such a contest. He merely laughs, and you have no option but to defend yourself against Throm. Despite his wounds, Throm is immensely strong. He has a skill of 10 and a stamina of 12.
Okay, 10, that's not that bad.
You can do this.
I've done it before. I can do
You
this.
You have. And you're on full everything, so you're all good.
Yes.
Let's go.
16.
I got an 18.
I'm gonna die.
So that's 2 stamina points that you have lost.
Ah! 19.
I also got a 19, so nothing happens.
17.
22.
Do not
Am I
like
being
this
really
game.
mean to you today, Coleen? Have
Do
I
not
been
like
mean?
you today. I was so excited to come back. I'm just like, no. 18.
I also got an 18, so nothing happens.
I don't like you today.
I'm sorry.
17.
I got a 19. Coleen doesn't like me today. That makes me
No.
sad.
I didn't want to fight this shit again. 19.
I got a 13. So you've hit him.
Okay, I want to use my luck.
You go for it. You go for it. You've got 10 luck. You might as
2.
well. That's very lucky. So he's now on 8 health.
Uh, 17.
I got a 20.
Oh, math. 15.
I got a 16.
I should remember what the numbers mean now, but I'm just like, my brain is just like, I hate Nikki right now.
Oh, you're just focusing on hating me. Oh, I
Yeah.
see. I see.
Very much. 16.
I got a 17. Oh no, Colleen's gonna die.
I really am. 18.
I got a 13, so you've hit him. He's on 6 health.
Lucky. I'm gonna be lucky.
Go for it.
8. That's under 9.
Excellent. So he's on 4 health. 4 health. He needs 2 more hits to finish him off.
Okay, 19.
I got a 15.
I'm gonna be lucky.
He's on 2 health.
3. He's dead.
He's dead. Throm
And I
is
have a-
dead.
Like, I remember, don't I get my provisions back if I had any at this point?
Yes. I don't know how many you would have had.
I had 2.
You had 2?
I had 2 at this point.
Okay. So you can restore... You can have your 2 provisions back.
Cool. I will take those.
And we're going to do that as a save point. So your new save point on that is 1 hour, 35, 42 seconds.
So it just needs to last a half an hour more because I want the 2 hour on my mark, so.
You want to head for 2 hours. Okay.
I want to head to get out,
You want to get out?
but I had 2 hours.
So we're going to 379. Whew. Exhausted from your long duel, you fall to your knees. As you stare at Throm's still body, a bitter loathing for the dwarf fills your heart. Somehow you will avenge Throm. Engulfed in your hatred, you do not notice the dwarf enter the arena until he is standing right in front of you, a loaded crossbow aimed at your chest. I know what you're thinking, he says calmly, but remember that I am the only one who knows the way out of here. Get up, it's time for you to leave. Once on your feet, the dwarf indicates that you should walk ahead of him. Back in the chamber, he crosses over to the northern wall and pushes against one of its stones. A door-like section of the wall swings out, opening into another crystal-lit tunnel. With his crossbow still aimed at your chest, the dwarf smiles, saying, "Good luck." Do you want to walk straight into the tunnel, or do you want to take a punch at the dwarf?
Go to the tunnel.
Go through the tunnel, 2, 1, 3.
Don't want to punch anymore.
Bad luck to punch a dwarf.
Okay, so we're there.
The tunnel divides into 2. You hear a buzzing sound coming from the western branch. If you want to walk west to investigate, you can, or you can continue north.
I'm gonna continue north.
You're going to continue north, 14.
Yeah. Just tracing my tracks and going to the diamond.
The tunnel leads into a dark chamber covered in thick cobwebs. Clawing your way through them, you trip over a wooden casket. You can try to open the casket if you want, or you can continue north.
I want to open the casket.
Open the casket, 157. Did you open it before?
No.
This is new.
It's playing it safe.
The casket opens easily. Inside, there is a black velvet bag containing a large pearl. You may add 1 luck point.
Nice.
After putting the pearl in your pocket, you press on through the cobwebs. Turn to 310. Hi, Papa Lazarou, welcome in. Oh,
So I did open it before, maybe. I was at 310 before.
You did what, sorry?
I don't know. I was at 310 before too, but it might just end up the same place.
Yes, this is 310. 310. Yeah, I love the Fighting Fantasy books.
Oh yeah, I opened it last time too because I got a pearl.
You got the pearl?
Yeah.
You reach the far wall of the chamber and see 2 doors. Do you wish to open the door on your left, or do you wish to open the door on your right?
I don't know which one I opened the last time. Left.
You want to go left, 339.
So that was not the door I opened the last time.
Uh-oh. As you touch the door handle, it goes soft in your hand. And when you try to pull your hand away, you find it is glued to the handle. A giant fist then forms in the centre of the door and shoots forward, punching you in the stomach. Lose 1 stamina point.
Rude.
Do you have a jug of acid?
No.
No. Like, I just carry a jug of acid around with me.
That is just like, yes, I do!
Here's the acid. If you don't have the acid, turn to 236. The fist reacts and prepares to strike again. With your free hand, you draw your sword and try to cut the handle off the door. Although you do not recognise it, you're being attacked by the fluid form of an imitator. And you must fight it. It's got a skill of 9 and a stamina of 8.
Okay, skill of 9, that's good.
Okay, stamina of 8. Let's go. Welcome in, guys.
15.
I got 13, so you hit it.
Shouldn't be that hard. You only have a 2-point lead for me. 14.
I got a 17. That's right. Yep, 17.
Oh, I'm hitting with my high roll. I didn't have to hit my high roll. I was just like, what are we doing again?
We're rolling dice and adding skill.
Oh, okay.
There we go.
18.
Ooh, I got more than that. I think I got I got a 20.
Aha, rude.
Sorry. Are you still not liking me?
No.
Coleen doesn't like me today.
I do not like you today. 16.
I also got a 16. Nothing happens. We just fist bump.
17.
I got a 16, so you hit the imitator. It's on a 4 health. Ah, yes, hydration. Let's go for it.
Just my throat was acting weird. 17.
I got a 15, so you hit. It's on 2 health.
Gotta die. So, I'm thinking you're gonna hit me? 10.
I got a 15. How did you only get a 10?
Because I rolled a 2 and a 1.
No! You're not using your bright dice!
Yeah, I am. It is the pride die.
Oh! It looked like the bad dice.
Oh, there we go. 17.
I got a 16, so you've killed it.
I just had like one bad roll in it. These are the low die, and these are the good dice.
We've got the same dice. They roll
Yeah,
well
I
for
know.
me. They roll well for me. We're going to turn to 3-1-4. 3-1-4. So Coleen wants to make it to 2 hours, guys. She wants to make it to 2 hours. She's
Can
already
I go
taken.
through the other door?
Let's see what happens. Your sword cleaves the hand, and being separated from its parent body, you watch the membrane shrivel away and drop onto the floor. Having no other choice, you somewhat apprehensively turn the handle of the door. Turn to 2-6-2. Because your hand is still stuck to it.
Oh,
Um,
so I'm gonna be in the same place anyway. Good.
2-6-2. So Colleen's already hit the top of the leaderboard. But she wants to go for 2 hours, which would put her
I
well
wanna
ahead
make
of
it
everybody
out.
else.
That's my point.
Everybody
I want
wants to make it out.
I want diamond.
The door opens into another tunnel running north. Ahead you see 2 stone fountains, one on either side of the tunnel, carved in the shape of cherubs. Water spouts from their mouths and cascades into small bowls at their feet. Do you want to drink at the fountain on the left, drink at the fountain on the right, or continue to walk north?
I didn't drink last time. Nah, let's go. Let's go.
You're just
Let's
gonna
not-
leave them and go north.
I think it's safe to just leave stuff and don't drink from random fountains and eat from. Don't drink and eat when you find in the dungeon, kids.
Leaning against... Oh no, did I say 3-6-8? Oh yeah, leaning against the left-hand wall of the tunnel, you see a pair of bamboo stilts. They're securely chained and you see a label attached to the padlock which reads, "The price of these stilts is 1 gold piece. Place the coin in the slot and release the lock." Do you want to buy the stilts or leave them and keep walking north?
We want the stilts.
You want the stilts. 165. Why do we want the stilts?
Because there is things on the ground that we don't like.
There's a slot in the padlock, and you place a gold coin in there. Immediately the lock clicks apart, and you're able to unchain the stilts. You place them on your shoulders and set off north again. Turn to 2-3-4. A little further on, the section of the tunnel is covered with a thick green slime. It looks threatening, so you decide to test it first with a piece of cloth. The slime's corrosive jelly burns the cloth instantly, leaving no trace. If you're carrying a pair of stilts, turn to 183. You are carrying a pair of stilts.
Convenient.
Convenient, that. Let's go to 183. You climb onto your stilts and take a few tentative steps across the floor. Your confidence grows and you soon feel able to tackle the walk across the slime. Smoke rises from the base of the stilts as the slime starts to burn them away. You plod I've just completely forgotten how to pronounce this word, which would be ridiculous, but you plod steadily on. Do you ever had that? Like, there's a word right in front of you and you've seen the word a million times, but your tongue just goes blah, 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 blah.
Yes. Being bilingual does that a lot to you.
I'm not bilingual, so I've got no excuse. I'm just obviously my brain isn't in the right place today. But you plod steadily on and finally reach firm ground again. Unfortunately, the stilts are still covered in the slime and you're forced to dump them. Setting off north, you come to a junction. Do you want to go west or do you want to continue north?
Continue north.
Continue north. 218.
We're on the right path.
You soon arrive at a double door in the left-hand wall. You listen at the door but hear nothing. You try the handle and it turns and you open the left door slightly and peer through the crack. An armed warrior is lying face down on the floor of a bare room with smooth walls and a low ceiling. He is presumably dead, for he makes no movement even when you call out to him. A large jewel, perhaps a diamond, lies just beyond his outstretched arm. Do you want to enter the room to take the jewel, or would you rather continue north?
I want the diamond.
You want that diamond? We're going to go to 65.
It's been haunting me.
Go to 65. Let's see what happens. Did you drink a potion that you found inside of a black leather book?
No.
You don't like books. We've established this. Coleen doesn't like books. You have not drunk it. You're going to turn to 372. 372. You finally reach the warrior's body. But as soon as you touch the jewel, both it and the warrior vanish into thin air. You hear the door slam behind you, followed by a sudden ominous rumbling above you. You look up and see the ceiling is starting to lower. You run to the door to try to escape, but it's locked and there's no handle on the inside. The ceiling gradually drops until you are forced to lie on the ground, trying to halt the ceiling's progress with your hands and feet. But it is hopeless, and you are crushed to death in a stone vise.
I do not like you.
Your adventure ends here.
Well, so much for that.
1 hour, 48 minutes, and 15 seconds is a very, very worthy time. That is...
But I had 10 minutes more when I almost made it out.
Well, sorry, Coleen, but...
Yeah.
You dead. Rips for Coleen. Rips.
Well, this time it's fair.
1 hour, 48 and 15 seconds. That is the time to beat. I cannot believe you've made it that far. So I hope all future adventurers have taken note of that.
Like, I wonder where the last jewel is, because if it's not that place, I've never, like, I wasn't in a part where... Maybe if you read the books...
Yeah.
Read the books, guys. Read the books.
Okay, Case the Giant says, okay, I've noticed a pattern. What is the pattern that you've noticed, Case? What is the pattern? But I think when Pumpkin goes AFK, someone dies. Yeah, it's funny that, isn't it? I have also noticed that. Let me just find the right page for...
he did it on purpose.
I think so too. So, 49 minutes into stream and my adventurer is dead. So, I'm going to give another shout out to Coleen. Thank you so much for coming back. I know that you hated that today.
I didn't like you as much today, no.
You didn't like me as much.
Last time was a little bit more fun when I could, like, be able to you by surviving. This time, not so fun.
It just wasn't meant to be. Not meant
I'm gonna
to
be back. I'm gonna beat my own high school.
You can definitely come back. I would love to have people back. So anyone who's played already is like more than welcome back. But Coleen, it's not all bad news. I'm gonna send you a lovely certificate.
I'm so happy about that.
I'm gonna send you a lovely certificate on Discord.
For next time, I'm gonna put a note. Read the fucking book.
Read the fucking books. And like I said, if I think we're going to maybe do like 15 episodes in the season, something like that. And if you're still at the top of the leaderboard at the end of the season, I think you have earned yourself a copy of the book, should you want it.
I would love it. It could be so fun to actually do on my stream.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, you're more than welcome. I mean, I'm really happy with how this is going. I have a lot of fun doing it. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
I would be bad at it though, because English not my first language. So I would be like, this is a word that you're not gonna make me say because I can't say that.
Chibi, she is dead. She's already used her bonus life and her actual life. She is dead. So we're just filling time and we're gonna see what happens.
Chibi.
She's dead. But we're 54 minutes into stream now, so it's gonna be a very, very short stream. Unless I, by some miracle, have something else up my sleeve, or someone else up my sleeve, should I say. So we're going to say goodbye to Coleen. Goodbye, Coleen. Or what do you mean, Chibi? But you do? Do you know something? Do you know something? Your sleeve is magical something. Indeed. You know something. You know that I've got someone waiting in the wings ready to take your spot. We're going to try something different. We're going to have someone else.
I didn't even think I would last an hour into this stream, so...
Well, technically you haven't.
No.
Cool. Right, my darling. I very much thank you for your time today. I've given you a shout out, so hopefully lots of people can come and find you. And
hopefully.
Yeah, have a great weekend of streaming. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you so much.
Yeah, you too.
Everyone give some claps to Coleen and say goodbye to Coleen. Didn't you do well? Bye, Coleen. Oh, and that is that. Coleen is gone. Coleen is gone. Rude for killing me. Rude. So we've never done this before. How did she die? She saw through a door. She saw a dead warrior, lying on the floor of a room with a diamond just out of reach of his outstretched arm. So she decided to enter and try to grab the diamond, and she got she got crushed. Oh my gosh, I clearly need to hydrate. Now I must admit, I had soup for lunch and it was a little bit hot, and I've burnt my mouth. I've burnt my mouth on my soup, so I'm really like, what am I drinking? I have some ginger tea, and I also have some squash, so just regular juice, and some tea. There you go. Roofs, not so much. Okay. So, I am going to invite somebody in. Just give me a moment and we'll figure something out. You will have to DM me, Vicky, for that thing you wanted. Oh yeah, I will. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what I want from it, so I will DM you when I know more about what I need. But yes, thank you, Corpse. I definitely will. Corpsey, when are you going to come on? When have you got your holiday? When have you got your holiday? Let me close this. I'll be waiting by my... Don't wait too long, because don't wait too long. Just don't wait for me. What am I trying to do? Okay, so I've started a call with my next guest, so if they're ready to come in. Why isn't that working? And I'm just gonna share this with you. So my guest, if you could just give me a thumbs up if you can hear this. Can my guest hear the music? Is that a yeah? Excellent, cool. Just give me a second here. And we are going to reveal something just in a second. Pro streamer, everybody. Please die before 1 hour 48. Had to cancel my holiday next week. Oh no! Oh, that's crappy. Oh, Corpsey, I'm so sorry about that. I know that you'd been looking forward to that. But we're going to try something. We're going to see if we can get another guest in here. There we go. It's been revealed. We have a pumpkin panda. You can unmute. Please come and introduce yourself, guest number 2.
Hello.
Hello. Who are you? Tell us about yourself. Tell us who you are, where we can find you, what you stream, what you do.
So my name is Pumpkin Panda. You can call me Pumpkin Panda, or Jamie is my IRL name.
I did not know that.
I stream Twitch Sings sometimes. I've been doing a lot of Genshin Impact recently, some Overwatch, and just kind of more of a variety gamer than exclusively a Twitch singer. My character is called Pumpkin Paladin. It was like an accidental, funny accident. I started playing League of Legends with a friend about 3 days ago. And by accident, he misread it as Pumpkin Paladin. I was like, that's awesome. I'm going to use this.
Well, that works for this, though, doesn't it? That works completely for this. Okay, so we haven't done anything with you. You've not played this before. You haven't rolled any stats before, so we're gonna do that. You've got your adventure sheet ready. You've got your dice. You've got your map making paper.
Look, I have such a cute pen.
Oh, we've almost got the same one. We're both red. There we go.
It's from Tesco. You click the thing to make it go out, and it's like watermelon colour, green and pink.
Nice. I love these retractable pencils.
And then I've got this in case I want to draw a dungeon map. And then I got my eraser. And then I've got my pencil case with loads of other things if I need backup.
So you're
I am
prepared.
so ready. Oh, and I have like a second notepad just in case for whatever reason I need it.
Lovely. I've realised that I haven't at all prepared this sheet for you, so just give me a sec. Feel free to talk with the audience if you want to, however you want to.
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to today? What are you expecting? What are your goals? Do you want to beat Coleen?
I would like... Well, I guess everyone would like to get out alive, but I do want to at least get an hour. I think that's a very attainable goal. So I'll set my first target at 1 hour, and if I reach an hour, then I'll be like, okay, let's go for 2.
Sweet, cool.
I've
got a finish between 4:30 and 5, so we have got a couple of hours. We've got like an hour and a half ish. So if you're still alive by the time we need to finish, you'll just have to come back.
I've been asked to show my dice.
Oh yes,
Here we
go
go.
for it. Oh, they're virtual dice.
Yes, so there we go. I have to use it on my phone because I don't actually have them, but I can customize the color. I can make them like 20-sided, 1,000-sided, whatever I like.
Can you make them pride color though? I think that's what Coleen would like.
I'm going to see. No, I can choose any solid color. So this is what it looks like. Let me just go to Discord to see.
Oh,
so
I
I
see.
can see all of these colors. I can choose any one, but I can't have multiple. I can't choose rainbow, sadly.
Well, that's okay. That is okay. Right, we are going to start.
Awesome.
So if you've got any questions or anything, I know that you're really new to this, so just feel free to ask anything you want. There's no such thing as a silly question. But first off, we're going to roll your stats, okay? So you've got 3 stats on your page. You've got skill, you've got stamina, and your luck. Coleen wants to know, how do you make it out alive? I can't tell you that, I'm afraid. You're going to have to come back and find out.
I'm just writing in my character's name.
Pumpkin Paladin. That's a great name. And I've got something cool because obviously you won't get to have all the celebratory stuff walking up to the cave that you would have. So I've got something special planned for you.
Oh, awesome.
a special entrance. Coleen says, I'm going to come back
such an
now that I
honoured
know
guest.
better. Yeah, Chibi also wants to come back as well. Am I number 2 or number 3? Chibi, I think you're number 3. Let me check the scoreboard for you. Chibi, you are actually 3rd place. You're 3rd place now on the scoreboard. What? I know, you're going to have to come in and rectify that. Right, Pumpkin, are you ready to roll some stats?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
I've got my dice here, and I can lift it up and show you, so that you know I'm not like cheating.
You don't need to do that. I'm gonna trust you. Okay, so I just need you to roll one of the dice at the moment. So 1 6-sided dice.
It's so fun because I can just shake it, and then it automatically rolls them.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. I've landed on a 6, the top right one.
Okay, so roll. That's 1 dice and add 6 to that.
So 12.
So that's gonna be your skill.
Oh,
So
that's nice.
That's how good you are with the weapons. That is the highest skill you could have got.
Awesome. I'm off to a good start.
A great start. I'm gonna ask you to roll both dice.
Okay. Both
Yeah,
dice.
Coleen says also it's no fun. It's no fun if you cheat.
I've got 4 and 4.
4 and
That's
4.
8.
So that's 8. Add 12 to that.
So 20.
20. That's
These
your
are some
stamina.
nice high numbers.
That's your stamina.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask you to roll 1 dice and add 6.
1 dice and add 6. 2.
Oh no!
Can I re-roll?
No. So you've got great. So Panda, you've got great skill, great stamina, but you're not very lucky. Okay.
This is like IRL. I have the worst luck.
So that's gonna be your luck. Okay.
So that's 8
That's
luck.
8 luck. Cool. So those are the stats that you need. So when we fight a monster, I just need you to roll 2 dice and add your skill, and let me know the total number when we fight a monster.
Awesome.
Okay. So I'm gonna start the book. If you're ready.
I should have gone with the second dice that I had, which was sitting at 4 from last time. I'm just kidding.
Never mind. Okay, so you start your adventure with the bare minimum of equipment.
Okay.
Can I just check that you added a shield to your equipment already?
Yes. Shield is in there.
Wicked. Excellent. Oh yes, I did amend that. You're armed with a sword and are dressed in leather armour. You have a backpack to hold your provisions and any treasures that you come across. In addition, you can take 1 bottle of magical potion with you. It will aid you on your quest. Would you like to take a potion of skill, a potion of strength, or a potion of fortune? So this potion of skill will restore all of your skill, the potion of strength will restore all of your stamina, and the potion of fortune will restore all of your luck and add 1 to your initial luck.
I mean, I feel like part of me should go with the luck because it's very low, because you did say adds 1, but also I have the highest possible skill.
Yeah.
So I might want to restore that. That could become more useful than luck at some point. I'm going to go for a potion of skill.
You're going to take the potion of skill. Okay, so add that to your potions. They can be taken. It can be taken at any time during your adventure, apart from when you're in battle. You can use it once, and it will restore all of your skill. Okay, so there is one true way through Deathtrap Dungeon. Wonderful.
I feel like I'm in school. I'm just like, here's my answers, miss.
You don't need to do that every time. We trust you. Everyone trusts you, right? We all trust Pumpkin Panda. So there is one true way through Deathtrap Dungeon. It will take you several attempts to find it. Make notes, as we found. It's useful to make notes, and draw a map as you go. Not all areas will contain treasure. Some merely contain traps and creatures, which you will no doubt fall foul of. And there is many a wild goose chase passage, which may indeed lead you to progress, but won't get you to your ultimate destination, and it's by no means certain that you'll find what you're searching for. The one true way involves a minimum of risk, and any player, no matter on how weak their dice rolls, should be able to get through fairly easily. May the luck of the gods go with you, and may your stamina never fail.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is usually the point where I would read all of the backstory, but we don't have any time for that. So I'm going to do something special for you.
Aw.
Okay,
I'm watching streams, so I'll see it.
cool. Well, you'll hear it.
I've got coffee, I've got tea, and I've got water. I'm so prepared.
Nice, you're prepared. If you need a break at any point as well, just ask.
Yep.
Okay, so you have taken a boat all the way to Fang. Okay, you really wanted to take part in the Trial of Champions, but you got held up on the way. Literally, in Port Black Sand, they robbed you.
Oh no!
Your heart,
I've lost all my stuff!
you managed to escape with everything, luckily. But yeah, you've been held up. You're half a day late to the Trial of Champions. So when you arrive in Fang, all of the commotion is over. All of the people that you expected to see and all of the celebrations you had heard about, they're all over. Okay?
Oh, I'm so bummed.
You don't even have time to register with the officials and get your violet scarf. None of that for you. You do see an old beggar woman and you ask her if she knows the way to Deathtrap Dungeon, and she points. So you head that way. Okay?
Okay.
As you approach, you can hear some crowd. This is actually the wrong music. I don't know why this is playing. But as you approach, you do hear people. Which lets you know that you're heading in the right direction. They're probably people who are waiting at the other side of the labyrinth to see if anyone's going to emerge victorious. Now, without wasting any time at all, you walk up to the dungeon entrance. You take a few deep breaths. You grab your sword. And there is no crowd for you to salute. There is no one cheering you. No one showering you with petals as you'd expected. Because you are late. So without any further ado, are you ready to step inside Deathtrap Dungeon?
I'm ready. Let's do this. Ominous music.
You venture deep into the gloom of the cavern tunnel. Large crystals hang from the tunnel roof at 20-metre intervals, radiating a soft light, just enough for you to see your way. As your eyes gradually become accustomed to the near darkness, you begin to see movement all around. Spiders and beetles crawling up and down the chiselled walls disappear into cracks and crevices as they sense your approach. Rats and mice scurry along the floor ahead of you. Droplets of water drip into small pools with an eerie plopping sound which echoes down the tunnel. The air is cold, moist and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for about 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table standing against the wall on your left. On it there are 6 boxes. All of them have been opened apart from the one that has your name painted on its lid. Would you like to open the box, or would you like to continue north along the tunnel? I'm going to start the timer there. What would you like to do?
I feel like I would like to open the box. It's got my name on it, and I believe that it's a gift, especially for me to help me on my adventure. And since everyone else has taken theirs, I feel like I should take mine.
Go for it.
It could be useful later.
If you want to, it might be useful for you to note down the page numbers as well. So we are going to turn to page 270.
Yeah. I'm making notes of the pages just in case we need to go back to them or something.
Yeah, that'd be really good. Sometimes as well, I might get caught off guard by something in chat and I'll be like, oh, did I say 270? Because I am not making a note. Okay, the lid of the box lifts off easily. Inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment which is addressed to you.
Ooh.
After placing the gold in your pocket, you read the message which says, "Well done. at least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. Now I can advise that you'll need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Baron Succumbit. Memorising the advice on the note, you tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. Turn to page 66. So you've now got 2 gold pieces, which you can put in your adventure sheet.
The name on the box, wasn't that a previous adventurer?
Nah. They heard you were coming. They heard you were coming.
Okay, so should I write in the gold section that I have 2 gold
You
now?
have 2 gold, yeah, where it says gold. So we're
I
going to turn
need,
to
like,
page 66.
Roman numerals so I can just add to it without having to rub out.
You mean like a tally?
Yeah.
Okay, 66. After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. A white arrow painted on one wall points west. On the floor, you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them followed the direction of the arrow west, while 1 has decided to go east. Do you want to go west or go east? And you can always ask. Chat as well. We've got 2 fallen adventurers in chat, so we've got the spirit of 2 fallen adventurers. You're more than welcome to ask chat or ask the ghosts what you should do.
I'm wondering if the ghosts that are watching our adventure were the previous adventurers. So I would like to ask them what paths they took.
Okay, so spirits of past adventurers. Do you want to give him a hint? Should he go west or should he go east?
'Cause I'm wondering whether the arrow was painted by the original people telling me where I should go, or if it's one of the other contestants that's done it as a trap.
I think at this point it's probably safe to assume that the Baron who constructed the labyrinth and the dungeon, I assume that he has painted this arrow on there. You've got to imagine that the other contestants do not have access to white paint. I wouldn't have thought.
I like how the spirits are just like. Ooh.
Okay, so Shibby, the ghost of Anita Knapp, says these ghosts went both paths. One shall provide you with something you may need on your path. The other path leads you to certain doom. It's very cryptic, very, very cryptic. So those ghosts went both paths. So just be careful what you choose. For some gifts may be a blessing, others may be a curse. I really like your clue giving, Chibi. Really good.
Ooh.
And people who've been following the other streams, if you've made any notes or if you remember which way people went, you can also chip in.
This is one bit I didn't see. I never saw the very beginning. Okay.
So Coleen said, I went one way and died, and the other way I survived. So one way is certain death, and one way is safe.
See, I'm just trying to imagine if the spirits of the previous contestants would have followed the sign, or if they would have gone the opposite direction.
Oh, Steve says flip a coin.
Okay. Since the Baron has painted it, because the other contestants most likely don't have paint, I'm going to pray that it's not a trap, and I'm going to follow the sign and go west, I believe it is.
Shibby
I'm
says,
just gonna...
all you have to figure out is which is the right way. Which is the right way.
Oh, hang on.
Steve's been an ass. Don't listen to Steve. Welcome in, Steve. You're very
I
welcome
wonder
here.
if saying right is a massive hint that I should go east.
Sure looks like a massive hint, doesn't it?
Okay.
If Pumpkin Panda takes this long to decide on the very first thing, he's probably going to make it out past the 2-hour mark just by procrastinating. Pure procrastination. If you could just get to the top of the leaderboard through pure procrastination.
Get to room 5 and we're at like hour 2. Okay,
Come on. Which way you going?
I'm going to hope. No, wait. I don't know if Chibi's trying to trick me so that she can keep her score or not. Okay. I'm going to trust that. I'm going
who
to
do you
trust
more?
that
Do you
the
trust
spirit of
Do you trust
Chibi.
Chibi? Yeah? Or do you trust
Yeah,
the Baron?
I'm-
Do you trust Chibi or the Baron? Chibi or the Baron?
Oh, I don't know.
Coleen says you will make the right decision.
Okay. So we've got 2 spirits strongly hinting that I should go to the right, which is east, and I should ignore the sign that's being painted by the Baron. So I'm going to pray that these people have kindness in their souls and are not trying to trick me into my first death. And if they are, then they're very mean, and I'm going to follow their advice and I'm going to turn right.
Okay, cool. So you're going to head east. We're going to go to 119.
Oh no, I'm scared. She's making comments that I don't understand the meaning of.
She says, me? Trick people?
Okay.
119. Ahead you see a large obstruction in the tunnel floor, although it is too dark to make out exactly what it is. The wet footprints that you've been following carry on towards the obstruction. If you want to continue east you can, or you can go back to the junction and head west.
Well, since there's no remains, I'm hoping that it's safe, so I'm going to continue.
We're going to go
What page was it that we're at?
Page 56.
What's
That's
the
where we're
page we're
going.
just on?
119.
119 and 56, was it?
We're going to 56. You see the obstruction as a large brown boulder-like object. You touch it with your hand and are surprised to find that it is soft and spongy. Do you want to try and climb over it, or do you want to slice it open with your sword?
I mean, I do have high skill, so I'm going to try slicing it with my sword.
You're going to try and slice it open with your sword. We're going to turn to 215. Your sword easily pierces the thin outer casing of the giant spore ball. A thick brown cloud of spores bursts out of the ball and envelops you. Some of the spores stick to your skin and start to itch terribly. Great lumps appear on your face and arms, and your skin feels as if it's on fire. I want you to deduct 2 stamina points, so lose 2 stamina.
Okay.
You frantically scratch your itchy lumps and step over the now deflated spore ball and head east. Turn to number 13. You guys in chat, I love it. A spirited performance.
Okay, so now I need to rub out my... Well, actually, no, I'll just write it under so I know what my original is.
Yeah, so
now
it
I'm
might
at...
even if you want to put your original scores in pen so you can't rub them out, because you're always going to be able to go back to those. Okay, so the tunnel makes a sudden turn to the left and heads north for as far as you can see. The footprints that you're following start to peter out as the tunnel becomes gradually drier. Soon you're
Okay.
beyond the dripping roof and the pools on the floor, or you notice the air becoming hotter, and you find yourself panting even though you're walking quite slowly. In a small recess on the left-hand wall, you see a section of bamboo standing on its end. Lifting it down, you see it's filled with a clear liquid. Your throat is painfully dry and you feel a little dizzy from the heat in the tunnel. Do you wish to drink the liquid, or would you rather not risk it and continue north? So drink or not drink?
There's like a 50% chance that I could die from this. So it was a random liquid in a thing.
In a bamboo pipe. Yeah.
Okay. Bamboo.
This
fight
is indeed a 50-50 chance of death in this decision.
with liquid. Okay, I'm going to... I like bamboo, so I'm hoping that it's a good thing, and I'm going to drink it.
You're going to drink the liquid. We're going to turn to 147. 147. I'm going to need a little break in a moment just to grab another drink. So we'll do this.
Okay.
It's all this talking, and I burnt my mouth on soup because I was trying to rush my lunch. So I've
Oh,
got a
no.
burnt mouth.
I hate that feeling, you know, like when your tongue goes like all spiky.
That's how it is, and I just feel really dry. Character trait, bamboo lover, unlocked. I love that. You love bamboo.
Great.
The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomingly refreshing. You can now regain 1 stamina point.
Yay.
It also contains a magical solution which will enable you to be exposed to melting point temperatures without harm. You discard the bamboo and set off north again in good spirits. Turn
Hang
to
on
182. 182.
182. Regain
Regain 1 stamina.
1 stam. And then
So you should be back up to 19 on your stamina now.
I can also withstand, what was it, boiling point temperature.
Boiling point temperatures. So you don't need to make a note of absolutely everything, just that you did or didn't drink. Talking of drink, I'm just going to take a tiny little break there. I'm just going to pause that. I need to go and grab a drink.
Okay, I'll see you in a moment.
No worries. Are you happy to stay and entertain the masses? I won't be.
Yeah,
I won't be
sure.
very long at all. So just have a little scroll through chat, have a chat with the ghosts, and I'll be back in about a minute. Okay.
Awesome.
No worries.
So how is everyone enjoying this so far? I'm probably not the most entertaining guest, considering I take about half an hour for each decision. Kind of a mixture between a panda and a koala. So Pumpkin Paladin loves bamboo and slicing open potential evildoers. Some foods and drinks will be very kind to the tummy, others not so much. It's all a matter of figuring out which is which. Yep. If I beat you, you're gonna kill me. Okay, good luck. I've been told by Coleen that if I beat her score, I'm a dead person.
If you beat me, I will kill you. Oh my goodness, you guys.
Let's roll for it and see if my skill is higher than yours.
Seriously though, if you try to play it as your character and its personality, it's a lot more fun. I may not have made the smarter decisions. Yeah, absolutely. I think everyone's done really well, and I think everyone I've been so lucky with guests, I think. I'm currently in talks with someone else to come and be a guest at some point, and I'm very excited to have them on as well. So, but yeah, anyone in chat, if anyone wants to have a go, just send me a DM and we'll get you on. So we tend to do this on a Friday or a Saturday, depending on what's best for everybody. So yeah, if you want to have a go at being an adventurer, just let me know. Also, I've refreshed that bonus life bar at the top there. So if you think Panda's doing really, really well, and you want him to have a bonus life, we just need to reach the goal of £10, and then he can have a bonus life.
Yes, please donate for Extra Life. Wait, I shouldn't say that because...
Not the charity. It's not
I was just about to say, I'm not the charity Extra Life. Hashtag not sponsored by Extra Life.
No. It's just the bonus life for the adventurer. It should say bonus life, actually, I think. I should change that to say bonus life rather than extra life. You want to have a go? No!
Oh my god, I didn't realise that would work. I'm so sorry.
That's hilarious. Mods, I need to change the permission on that. I need to change the permission on that. Oh my god. Anyone could set that off. Anyone can set that off. No.
Oh my god, I'm sweating.
Just me now. No. Trying to give yourself an extra life. Unmod this cheating bugger. Stop the cat. Oh my god, you're making me laugh. Stop the count.
I'm sweating, oh my goodness.
I didn't know that would work.
I didn't either. I was like, I can give points, let me do this as a joke. I didn't think it would work.
Oh my goodness. Right, guys, well, if you think he's entertaining enough, please, we need to get that £10 for Extra Life. I'm going to change your name now. You're not Pumpkin Paladin anymore. You're Extra Life. No.
Yes, Extra Life.
I think that should be your middle name. Oh my god, you're making me laugh and cough so much.
I can't stop laughing.
Oh god. Oh Jesus. Put the timer back on. It just says 3 minutes of laughing time. Right. Oh my god, that's made me laugh so much. Oh. Pumpkin Extra Life Paladin. Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Oh my goodness.
Oh god. Oh Christ almighty.
I need my fan. I'm laughing so hard I'm sweating.
Right. I'm going to restart the timer. Come on now. Oh, the temperature continues to rise and you find yourself dripping with sweat. Yes. As you struggle on, the heat intensifies until it feels like white heat and becomes so unbearable that you begin to pass out. But you drank the liquid from the bamboo pipe. So
I did drink the liquid so I can
did.
withstand the heat.
You can. So we're going to turn to page 25. Oh man. Although the temperature in the tunnel is higher than you could normally tolerate, the liquid from the bamboo pipe keeps you alive. I get the feeling that that's Pumpkin's not Pumpkin's biggest fan. Are you, Steve? Are you Pumpkin's biggest fan? Oh, right. Here we go. It keeps you alive. Turn to 197. 197.
It just needs one more 9 and then it's my birth year.
Mercifully, the temperature now starts to drop rapidly and soon it feels almost cool again. On the left-hand side of the tunnel is a closed door. It has a small iron plate in it which might possibly slide open. Do you want to try and open the door? Do you want to slide the iron plate? Or do you want to continue north up the tunnel?
I feel like myself and the character would be a curious sort. We're going to slide the plate and we're going to open it and see if there's a present inside.
Okay, but you want to slide the open plate first, yeah?
Yeah.
Have a little peek. 156. 156. The small plate slides open easily and you find yourself peering into a room with a deep pit in the floor behind the door. On the opposite wall there are 2 iron hooks, on one of which hangs a coil of rope. If you wish to open the door, jump over the pit and take the rope, you can, or you can leave it and continue north along the tunnel.
Since I've got high skill and stamina, I'm going to try and get across and get the rope.
Okay, so 208. The door swings open into the room, and you step back and jump over the pit. You put the rope in your backpack, and you jump back over the pit and leave the room. Easy peasy. So you now have
Awesome.
rope. Now have rope.
I put jumps to collect rope, success, exclamation mark.
Success.
So now, in equipment and items, I'm adding
A rope.
rope.
Yep. And we're going to turn to 326.
326.
326. And you can interact with chat as much as you want as well. Just have fun.
Ooh, a shawarma pizza. That sounds good, Chibi.
Shawarma pizza. Oh man.
That's like two amazing things combined. What is this amazing fusion cooking?
She's so good. Have you seen some of her food and the stuff she makes?
Why is Chibi like exclamation mark suck 6?
I don't know.
Secret commands.
I love fusion cooking. That is, I would love to try that. Feel
So
free to post a
fancy.
picture of it in my Discord. Nom, 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 nom. Right, ahead you see that the tunnel turns sharply to the left. You turn the corner and almost bump straight into 2 fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armour. You're totally unprepared, and as you draw your sword, one of them swings its morning star at you. Roll 1 dice.
Roll 1 dice. Come on, when? The app froze.
No!
Oh, wait, no, there we go. Okay, I got 5.
A 5. We're going to turn to 380. It's Tina and Turner. 380. You know, since we did the Tina and Turner thing, I've been watching a lot of Gogglebox, and Tina Turner gets mentioned almost every single episode. I'm like, why does everyone keep mentioning Tina Turner now? Roll 1 and die. Yes, okay, you got a 5, so here we go. 380. The Orc's Morning Star crashes into your shield and bounces off harmlessly. The tunnel is too narrow for both of them to attack you at once, and you're able to fight them one at a time. You've come to your first battle, Pumpkin.
Ooh, fun times.
Your first battle. So, you've got on your sheet, you've got some boxes that say monster encounters.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to ask you to put something in those boxes.
Yeah.
You've got the
Right.
first orc, which has a skill of
Okay.
5 and a stamina of 5.
Sorry, 5 and 5.
Yeah, first orc has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5. The second orc has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4.
6 and 4. Yeah.
Okay, so we're both going to roll at the same time. We're going to roll both of our dice and we're going to add the skill.
Okay, sorry.
You've got to fight the first orc first.
I'm not super organized. I'm like trying to make notes. Okay.
No, don't worry. So we're
Boom.
just going to roll both dice and add the skill.
Okay. So
And then
7.
tell me the total. Tina
12.
first.
12 plus 7 is 19.
Okay, I got a 13, so you're going to hit Tina right in the face. So reduce her stamina by 2, so she's now on 3 stamina. And if you want to, when you hit something, if you want to do extra damage, you can. But it just means using your luck, and every time you need to use your luck, you'll reduce it. So it becomes more and more risky.
Okay, so that was 2 damage, so she's on 3 now.
Yeah, she's on 3 stamina now. Oh, I rolled real bad.
Oh. Okay. Please be good for me. Okay, I got 4 and 2, that's 6 plus 12, 18. Is that right? Yeah.
I got a 7 in total.
18 hits. Orc. 2 damage again.
Yeah, 2 damage again. So she's on 1 stamina.
Oh, awesome. 1 more hit and then I've
One
killed
more
Tina.
hit and you've killed Tina.
Woo! Chibi lost the battle. Oh no.
Yeah, she had 4.
Wait.
She had 4 skill at this point, so
Did she roll 2 ones?
she was terrible, honestly.
Oh no.
She had the worst luck the first time round. Right, so I have rolled a 13.
Okay, that didn't work. Wait. It froze. It caught on the corner.
That's why you need some
Okay.
physical dice, Panda. You need to get the real dice.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let's see if I can do this. I got 6 and a 4, so that's 10 plus 12. That's 22, my favorite number.
And she's down. Tina is gone. She's gone.
Kills orc.
Right. And then
Okay.
the second one turns up. So Turner is not happy with you and swings their Morning Star. That's right, I said their Morning Star, non-binary orc. And you only need to hit Turner twice and they're dead.
Oh, wow.
So I rolled a 10.
Hang on, wait. Oh, yeah, stamina 4. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to stay on top of my notes and I'm using like the
You
wrong
really
words and
don't
stuff.
need to like roll. You don't need to
Okay.
make a lot of notes, especially
I
when
got-
like killing stuff. Don't write any notes for killing stuff. Just reduce their stamina when you hit them.
Okay, I rolled 22 again. I got a 6 and a 4.
Okay, so that's one hit because I only rolled a 10 in total. Because your skill is really, really high.
Is it? Oh, yeah,
Great,
it
it's
is.
the highest it could be.
I mixed up the luck and the skill in my mind.
So I rolled a 13.
Oh, I need to... Ah, come on. I got a 2 and a 2, so that's 4 plus a 12, 16.
It's dead. It's dead.
Yay!
Okay, so if you win, turn to 257.
Oh. Page 257.
Yeah. Inside one of the orc's pockets, you find 1 gold piece and a hollow wooden tube. You put both of the findings in your backpack and you set off west. So you now have another gold piece and a hollow
Yeah.
wooden tube.
Hollow wooden tube. I'll just put wood tube.
Yeah. And we're going to set off west, so we're going to turn to 164. As you walk along, droplets of water again start falling from the tunnel ceiling. You see wet footprints made by the same boots you were following earlier, and they're heading west. The footprints
Oh, they're still alive.
The footprints lead to a closed iron door in the right-hand wall of the tunnel, but they don't seem to go any further. Do you want to open the door, or would you rather keep going west? Oh yes, there they go. The most important things is the page numbers and the map, and then write down what you find. Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
Map will be your best friend. You don't need to make masses of notes unless I tell you to.
I've been writing everything down, but I've forgotten to draw a map, so...
Oh no, Panda. Okay, so focus on doing the map and not writing very much down.
But I sort of have an idea from the descriptive notes.
Okay. You'll need to
Okay.
write a map. You'll need to do a map. Write less notes. Map is the most important thing.
Okay,
100%.
so I'm going to start in this room. I went up and then I turned west into another room. And then I continued along the path into 2 more rooms, I think it was.
See, this is called major stalling. This is a pro stall here. It just means you're going to end up spending ages in the dungeon.
And then I turned left into the thing with the orcs. Then I went past them into the room. Okay. There we go.
Okay? So map is most important. Notes, not so important. I could give you a clue on when to write a note, but you don't need to be... writing like notes for every single little thing.
Okay, so the footprints, did they end at the door, you says?
The footprints end at the door but don't seem to go any further. Do you want to go into the door or keep heading west?
I'm going to continue following the footprints and hope that it leads to a nice person, so following the footprints.
It says the footprints lead to a closed door. So do you want to go into the door or just go west? So the footprints you were following end at the door.
Yeah, I'm going to go in through the door.
Going through the door, 299. So just make a note of the page number, 299. door opens into a large chamber, where you're shocked to see that one of your rivals has obviously met a sudden gory death. It is one of the barbarians. He's been impaled on several long iron spikes which are fixed to a frame that has sprung out of the floor. A lot of rubbish and debris litters the floor, concealing a hidden tripwire which he must have stepped on and released the spiked frame. In the far wall is an alcove in which you can see a silver goblet standing on a small wooden table. Do you want to walk over and search the barbarian, walk towards the alcove, or close the door and continue west?
I think first thing I'm going to do is search the body.
Search the barbarian.
Yeah.
Page 126. The pouch of the barbarian's belt is empty, apart from some strange looking dried meat which has been wrapped in cloth. Do you want to eat the dried meat, leave the meat and walk over to the alcove, or leave the chamber and head west?
Am I allowed to put it in my bag to save it for later?
Nope.
Okay. Well, since he had it on him and I'm assuming that it was his adventure snack, I'm going to eat it.
Adventure snack. Eat the meat. 226.
Yeah.
226.
Eat the meat.
Eat the meat. The meat contains
Sounds like
herbs.
a good time.
The meat contains herbs, which will increase your strength. Okay, add 3 to your stamina score, so you can never exceed your initial stamina. So your initial stamina was 20?
Yes, and I'm currently on 19, so I just go back up to 20.
Yeah, back up to 20. You may either now walk over to the alcove or leave the chamber and continue west. I love that Chibi and Coleen are just like ghosts, like hanging around the dungeon.
They're like properly living this. They're like, oh yeah, we're the ghosts now, so this is official.
It's like they can move through the dungeon, but they can't actually do anything, and they can't collect anything. And yeah, you're like Among Us ghosts, only you can't complete any tasks. No, you can't do tasks. You can still wander around and have a look, but you can't do anything, and you can't escape, and you can't collect jewels. So,
Okay, I need to be careful. I got too excited, and I crossed my legs when I sit down, so I pulled back, and the trouser leg, it caught on where I broke the nail last night, and it just went... And I was like, oh!
Oh, I can hear whispering. Who's done that? Anonymous. Oh.
Okay.
I don't like that.
Okay, I'm
Anonymous
fine.
has played creepy whispering. Thank you very much for that.
Thankfully, I can't hear the sound effects.
Oh, I wish you could. Shibby says she does like that. Ooh, I'm floating inside you. Okay.
I feel violated.
Is your toe? Is it okay?
Yeah, it's all right. It just like for a second it freaked me out.
Okay. Do you want to walk over to the alcove, or do you want to leave the chamber?
I want to walk over to the alcove. I want to see what's in the cup, because last time there was a funky liquid. It saved me later on, so I'm going to go and drink the liquid.
Okay, page 41. Page 41. You want an adult, and all you've got is ghosts. Okay, you walk slowly over to the alcove, carefully checking the floor for any more hidden traps. You see that the goblet contains a sparkling red liquid. Do you want to drink the red liquid, leave the goblet and walk back to search the barbarian, but you've already done that? Or you can leave the chamber and continue west. So you can either drink the red liquid or leave the chamber to continue west.
Okay, so I'm going to hope that it's a good potion. It could be wine. It could also be blood. But either way, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to be like, okay, let's drink this. I had good results last time.
Okay. Drink the liquid, turn to 98. I genuinely don't know what happens here. Okay, lifting the goblet releases a sprung catch, and a dart shoots out of the wooden table leg. Test your luck. So I need you to roll both of your dice and tell me what the outcome is.
Okay. Okay, trap triggers. Roll both dice.
Roll both dice and tell me the outcome.
I've got a 5 and a 4, so that's
A
9.
9. Is that higher or lower than your current luck score?
My luck is 8.
So you're unlucky.
No!
You are
I should have
unlucky.
gone to the low number.
Turn to 235. 235.
2, 3, 5. Okay.
You have no time to react, and the dart thuds into your thigh. Lose 2 stamina.
Dart hits, minus 2 stamina.
Yeah. Turn to 73. Okay. You've already searched the barbarian, so now you've got no other choice than to leave the chamber and continue west. Turn to 83. So I'm just going to assume that you dropped the goblet with the liquid in it, and you won't get to drink it.
Yeah, so I got hit with the dart and I was like,
Owie!
I dropped my juice all on the floor.
Oh no!
No. Oh, okay, I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna go out.
And
The footprints must have been the dead barbarian.
The passage soon leads to a junction. You notice more footprints on the floor, possibly as many as 3 pairs heading north from the South Passage, and you're going to decide to follow them. So there are a couple of these where it just kind of railroads you to go where you need to go. So you're going to turn to 37.
37.
You don't get a choice, I'm afraid. Okay, you're about to reach your first save point. I will let you know that. The passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker but much drier. Ahead you see the footprints gradually fade and then disappear. There is a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6 metres high. It has jewelled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. Do you want to climb the idol to try and take the jewels? Or do you want to walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall? Sight for Sore Eyes says, people just don't learn. Don't try to ingest stuff. But we have had 2 positive ingestions. Yes, we have.
Oh, I nearly broke my notepad. Okay, so I went... I'm sorry, I hope you can't hear my neighbours. They're being idiots. So I went to a large cavern, and there's like an idol in the middle, so I'm just doing a dot for that. I'm thinking that based on my instincts...
Coleen and Chibi are both going, woo! There's definitely a ghost here, yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm making the phasmophobia noise, that's bad. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't trigger anyone in chat.
Okay, so you can either climb the idol to take the jewels, or walk through the cavern to the tunnel in the opposite wall. And this is going to be a save point here.
Okay, I'm just going to make a note of that. Save point.
It will be if you get past it, yes. What do you want to do?
I feel like the jewels might come useful later. I don't know exactly what kind of jewels they are, whether they're emerald, diamonds, sapphires, whatever. So I'm going to climb the idol to get the jewels.
Yeah, okay. 351. 351. The idol is very smooth, and it will be difficult to climb. Do you have a rope?
I do!
You have a rope! If you have a rope, you can turn to 396.
396. Because I collected it when I was in the other room. I jumped across and grabbed the rope.
You did. You make the rope into a lasso, whirl it above your head and throw it around the idol's head, smiling happily as it falls around its neck. You then tighten the noose and start to climb, hauling yourself up the rope. You're soon at the top of
Tighten
the
that
idol.
noose.
You sit on the bridge of its nose and holding onto the rope. You draw your sword and wonder which jeweled eye to prize out first.
Ugh.
Do you want
Get
to
this
prize out the
eye out.
left eye? Or do you want to prize out the right eye? Do you want to take the left eye or the right eye?
So when I started the adventure, it seemed like I made a good choice by going right and trusting my instincts. So I'm going to choose to take out the right eye first.
If you prize out the right eye, turn to 34. You try to force the point of your sword under the emerald eye. Much to your surprise, the emerald shatters on contact, releasing a jet of poisonous gas straight into your face. The gas
The
knocks you
emerald.
out, and you release the rope. You bounce down the idol and crash onto the stone floor. Your adventure ends here.
No!
Sorry. Oh man.
I'm just putting dead. D
Dead.
E D. Not even dead with the A, just dead with
So
the
that was
D.
36 minutes and 49 seconds. Poison gas was your first death.
Oh, poison gas.
Immortal Phoenix, hi, welcome in. Guys, I'm really sorry. Would you mind if I just nip to the loo?
This is our save point anyway, right?
It would have been had you completed it. Yes.
Oh no, so I have to start again?
Yes.
Wow, that's mean. Okay.
It's harsh, isn't it? But at least there is save points. Remember when Chibi played? When Chibi played, I hadn't introduced any save points and she had to go back to the very beginning every time.
Oh wow, that is harsh.
You could
But at
go
least
the way
I
you
know.
Yeah, you could go. So Chibi says you could go the way you haven't gone, or you can just retrace all of those steps and maybe
I was
try to
going
do
to
them
say-
a bit quicker or whatever if you want to. Because you know
I
now
can-
that path is fairly safe.
Yeah, so I know that I can go the other way, but I was hearing whispers that one path was certain death. So I would be inclined to retrace my steps and make better choices,
Yeah.
which is what everyone says about life. I wish I could do over, make better choices.
Right, my darling. I'm just gonna take a quick loo break. Do you need a break at all, or are you okay?
I'm good, thank you.
Cool. Are you happy to entertain the masses again for a moment while I go to the loo?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. Thank you very much. I'll see you in about a minute.
See you.
It's all this juice I've been drinking.
Hydrate. So how is everyone doing? Are you liking the choices I've made so far? I've not been very reserved in the things that I'm choosing. Yeah, it's really fun actually. I was scared that I wouldn't understand and I'd be just completely lost, but I'm actually really enjoying this. You think I should ask the ghost some more? Oh, that's true. That's a good point. The ghost could have saved me from that statue. They might have given me a clue. You liked the choices until I died? Same. I also didn't like that last choice. Oh, you got killed at the start of your adventure? That's awful. That must be so tragic. You just have to sit and watch everyone finish. Yes, you don't want to give me the exact answers, otherwise it would be boring. Dying was a terrible choice. I absolutely agree. Dying is not a good choice. I would not choose that for myself or anyone.
Hey, I'm back.
One choice will make you
Another
dead,
happy little
one
bush.
will make you far ahead. That is true. There's almost like a 50-50 chance that everything is either going to kill you or make you survive. So it's really interesting.
Oh, hey, Immortal Phoenix. Yeah, it is like So I play D&D as well quite a lot, and I class this as like beginners D&D. But kind of you're presented with the choices in the book rather than someone saying, "What would you like to do in this village?"
Okay, so
Yeah, it's more for, it is a children's book. I just really like them. But it's
it doesn't feel like a children's game.
it's just much more accessible, so you're still rolling dice and you're still getting the fun of like role playing and stuff. But it's just more
Awesome.
accessible, and then you're not having to play it for years and years and years. It's less commitment.
I know some people go for like tens of hours.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I've been playing, one of my campaigns has been going for 3 years.
3 years, oh my goodness.
But yeah, welcome in, guys. What did I miss in chat whilst all of that was happening? Did I miss anything? Did anyone give you any helpful hints?
Well, one person said that most people would choose the right eye, so I was like, yeah, I'm kind of wishing I knew that before. And then everyone else was like, dying was not a good choice, and I was like, I agree.
Well, it's happened now, hasn't it? Gosh, I think I've actually burnt my throat with my soup.
Have some like milk or something.
Oh, that's a
like
good
what's
idea.
dairy.
That's a good idea. Cause
Maybe a yogurt.
I've got I've got Actimel yogurt drinks.
Oh, that would be really good.
I think I will try one of those afterwards. Right. So unfortunately, Pumpkin Paladin, we are right back at the very start. So think of all of that as a premonition. And you've woken up.
Well, you know what? I have a very simplified map. It was just a very quick sketch. But then look, I have such good notes. I know exactly what to do and not do.
Well, there you go then.
So it was somewhat helpful.
Cool. Right. Let's begin again, shall we? Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah, when I make maps for this, they are really detailed. But everyone makes maps differently because it's only you that's going to use them, isn't it? So as long as the map makes sense to you and is helpful to you, then that's all that really matters. Okay,
I was going to like use my ruler and do like perfect little squares, all the same size, and then like draw little dots for the different things and label them. But then we're moving at such a pace, I'm like, I can't do this. I'm just gonna draw like freehand boxes and lines.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I literally, when I do them, it's literally just like a corridor and then like a little, like, there's a door, that's a door, and then just page numbers and that's it. Okay, so, the air is cold, moist and dank. After walking slowly along the tunnel for 5 minutes, you arrive at a stone table. Facing against the wall on your left. There are 6 boxes. One has your name on the lid. Do you want to open the box or continue walking north? And I'm going to start the timer there.
I'm going to choose to open the box again.
Open the box. 270. So all of your stats return to how they were at the very beginning. You've still got so you have no gold at the moment. You've still got 10 provisions. You've got, I believe it was a skill of 20. Was that right?
Sorry, what were the first 2 pages?
Oh, we've got number 1, and then we've got 270.
Page 1 and page 270. I'm not going to write notes this time because I've got so many.
You had a skill of 12, a stamina of 20, and
a luck of 8.
That was your starting stats.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, do I need to rub out about the orcs and the rope and everything?
Yeah, so you won't have rope, nothing like that, no gold, nothing like that.
Okay.
The lid of the box slides off easily, and inside you find 2 gold pieces and a note written on a small piece of parchment addressed to you. After placing the gold in your pocket and reading the message which says, "Well done," At least you have the sense to stop and take advantage of the token aid given to you. Now I can advise you that you'll need to find and use several items if you hope to pass triumphantly through Deathtrap Dungeon. Signed, Baron Succonvit. You memorise the advice on the note and tear it into tiny pieces and continue north along the tunnel. We're going to turn to page 66. So you now have 2 gold pieces.
Okay, there we go.
After walking down the tunnel for a few minutes, you come to a junction. A white arrow is painted on one wall pointing west. On the floor you can see wet footprints made by those who entered before you. It's hard to be sure, but it looks as though 3 of them follow the direction of the arrow west, while 1 decided to go east. Do you want to go west or go east?
I would like to go east.
East again? Yep, wonderful. I'm going to go to 119. I feel like we're going to progress through this quite quickly.
So everyone who's like calling me out for stalling is pointless now.
Pointless
I'm
now.
just I was just trying to get into the game. There we go.
No, I'm glad.
I'm good
Have
to
you
go now.
relaxed and you're enjoying it though?
Yeah,
So I
definitely.
know you were quite worried about it before. Ahead you can see a large obstruction on the tunnel floor, although it's too dark to make out exactly what it is. The wet footprints you've been following carry on towards the obstruction. Do you want to continue east? Or do you want to turn around and go back to the junction and head west?
I'm gonna continue east.
Continue east for page 56. You see that the obstruction is a large, brown, boulder-like object. You touch it with your hand and are surprised to find that it is soft and spongy. Do you want to try to climb over it or slice it open with your sword?
I'm going to climb over it this time.
Try and climb over it this time. 373. You clamber onto the soft boulder, half expecting to be engulfed by it at any moment. Getting over it is difficult as your limbs sink into the soft casing, but eventually you manage to struggle over it. Relieved to be back on firm ground again, you head east. Turn to page 13. That was easy, wasn't it?
Surprisingly, yeah. I should have done that before.
Page
I was like,
13.
oh yeah, my skill's high, let's cut this shit up.
The tunnel makes a sudden turn to the left and heads north for as far as you can see. The footprints that you're following start to peter out as the tunnel becomes gradually drier. Soon you're beyond the dripping roof and the pools on the floor, and you notice the air becoming hotter, and you find yourself panting even though you're walking quite slowly. In a small recess on the left-hand wall you see a section of bamboo standing on its end. You lift it down and see that it's filled with a clear liquid. Your throat is painfully dry, and you feel a little dizzy from the heat in the tunnel. Do you want to drink the liquid, or do you want to not drink the liquid?
I'm going to drink the liquid again. I feel like this is going to be helpful.
Yeah. 147 if you want to drink the liquid. 147. How does everyone think Panda's doing at the moment? Our pumpkin paladin, how do we think
Oh.
he's doing?
Chibi says that they could have re-rolled for the second run.
I never let you do that. I've never allowed anyone to re-roll their character.
I was going to say, apart from the luck, everything is great. I wouldn't want to risk getting worse stats.
The water in the bamboo pipe is welcomingly refreshing. You can add 1 stamina point, but you've not lost any stamina yet, so I think you're all right.
Yeah.
Oh, you asked me if I wanted to play a different character. I did, didn't I, in the first one? I don't let anyone do that anymore. You said, no, stick with this one. I forgot that I did that in the first one. Okay, it also contains a magical solution which will enable you to be able to be exposed to melting point temperatures without harm. You discard the bamboo and head off north again in good spirits. Turn to 182. 182. The temperature continues to rise and you find yourself dripping with sweat. As you struggle on, the heat intensifies until it feels like white heat, and it becomes so unbearable that you begin to pass out. But you drank the liquid from the bamboo pipe, so you're okay. Turn to
Indeed, I did.
Turn to page 25. Although the temperature in the tunnel is higher than you could normally tolerate, the liquid from the bamboo pipe keeps you alive. Turn to 197. Mercifully, the temperature now starts to drop rapidly, and soon it feels almost cool again. On the left-hand side of the tunnel is a closed door. It has a small iron plate in it, which might possibly slide open. Do you want to try and open the door? Do you want to try to slide the iron plate, or do you want to continue north up the tunnel?
I'm going to slide the iron plate
Yeah,
and look around. Just like last time.
just like last time. The small
I
plate...
mean, just like in my premonitions.
Just like in your premonition. The small plate slides open easily and you find yourself peering into a room with a deep pit in the floor behind the door. On the opposite wall on 2 iron hooks, one of which hangs a coil of rope. Do you want to open the door, jump over the pit and take the rope, or continue north?
I'm going to jump over and grab the rope again.
Grab the rope.
I feel like the rope is going to be very useful.
Just get that feeling, you know, like you've done this before. We're going to go to 208. Hi, Jimmy girl, how you doing? The door swings open into the room. You step back and jump over the pit. You put the rope in your backpack. Oh, thank you for the follow, Immortal Phoenix. You put the rope in your
Does
backpack.
that give me an extra life?
Not yet. Not yet. Warning, 15 minutes left. What do you mean? I said I'd finish between 4:30 and 5 o'clock, so we're not too strict on the time.
Hopefully I don't die before that time.
But thank you, Chibi. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, you are being very helpful. I usually like to finish my streams by 5 o'clock, so it's just...
That's your dinner time.
Oh, and guys, I forgot to tell you, I'm doing double stream today. So actually, after I finish this, I'm going to go and cook and eat, and then we'll be back with Little Hope, which I'm playing with Tiny Little Grim this evening.
Tiny Little Grim.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. I forgot to tell you that I was double streaming today. I don't usually do that. Cool. Yes. Thank you for the shout out for Tiny Little Grim. You put the rope in your backpack and jump back over the pit. You're multitasking all over the place today. Just relax.
And I've got 2 pages that
Oh my goodness. Just relax. We're gonna turn to 326. 326.
326. It was so nice last night. I got a takeaway, so I got a kebab and a saveloy.
Oi oi, saveloy. Ahead you see that the tunnel turns sharply to the left. You turn the corner and almost bump straight into 2 fierce-looking orcs, armed with morning stars and wearing leather armour, and you're totally unprepared as you draw your sword, and one of them swings its morning star at you. You must roll 1 die and let me know the outcome.
Okay.
Oh, Jimmy Gill, I'm good, thank you, darling. I'm really good.
Please don't have frozen again. There we go. I got 6.
You got a 6. 380. 380. The orc's morning star crashes into your shield and bounces off harmlessly. The tunnel is too narrow for both of them to attack you at once, and you're able to fight them one at a time. So again, the first orc has a skill of 5 and a stamina of 5. And the second orc has a skill of 6 and a stamina of 4. And you're like, wait, are you Tina? Are you Tina and you're Turner? I feel like I've seen you in a premonition.
Tina Turner.
Here we go. So Tina's gonna step up. She looking angry.
Oh, hang on. I need to put the stats in again. So the first orc had a skill of 5
and a stamina of 5.
5, and the next one had skill 6 and stamina 4.
That's correct. Yeah.
People are gonna think I'm cheating that I know already. I just have good memory half the time. You caught me on a good day. Some days I won't remember anything. Oh wait, I need to roll to attack.
They were all called
5.
Tina and Turner. Yeah.
5 and 3, so that's 8 plus a 12. I got 20. Boom.
I got a 15, so you hit Tina right in the face.
And go again. 6 and a 4, so that's 10, and the 12 is 22.
Oh my goodness. You've got like the highest skill you could possibly have. So it's almost definite that I'm not going to be able to beat you in a lot of these things. I only rolled a 10, so Tina is on 1 health now. She's looking kind of bruised. Dazed, yes. Okay, what did you get?
I keep forgetting. Okay, I got 6 and a 1, so that's 7 plus the 12, 19.
I got a 15. So Tina is out for the count. But Turner steps up and in a rage goes to smack you with their Morning Star.
I got 4 and a 1, that's 5 plus the 12 is 17.
I got 13, so you've hit them. They're on 2 stamina.
Okay, I got a 3 and a 1, that's 4 plus the 12 is 16.
I got a 12, so that one is also dead.
Oh, phew.
If you win, turn to 257. 257.
I thought you meant you got a 12 just from the roll.
No. I'll always give you my full attack. Okay, inside one of the orc's pockets, you find 1 gold piece and a hollow wooden tube. You put both of your findings into your backpack and set off west. Turn to 1, 6, 4. Go west.
Go west.
Right, as you walk along, droplets of water again start falling from the tunnel ceiling, and you see wet footprints made by the same boots that you followed earlier heading west. The footprints lead to a closed door in the right-hand wall of the tunnel, but they don't seem to go any further. Do you want to open the door or keep going west? Chibi, you are right. I do need a west command for this. I don't know how to make one though.
I'm gonna go through the door. Let's take the hobbits to Isengard.
You're going to go through the door?
Yeah.
Excellent. 299.
Oh, that joke.
299. I definitely need to I need like a sound clip that can be triggered by. Definitely, I'll do that for sure.
I'm sad that my joke didn't land.
Oh, sorry, I'm not a Hobbit nerd. Right, 299. We're opening the door. You know what? I'll probably watch this back and then I'll laugh about it later. Anyhow, the door opens
We're
into
taking
a large...
the hobbits to Isengard.
I still don't get it.
Google it. Find it on YouTube. You'll love it. I'm sure you will.
Just send it to me on Discord. Because I'll forget. The door opens into a large chamber where you're shocked to see that one of your rivals has obviously met a sudden gory death. It's one of the barbarians. He's impaled on several iron spikes which are fixed to a frame that has been sprung out of the floor. A lot of rubbish and debris litters the floor, concealing a hidden tripwire, which he must have stepped on and thus released the spike frame. In the far wall is an alcove in which you can see a silver goblet standing on a small wooden table. You can walk over and search the barbarian, walk across to the alcove, or close the door and continue west.
I feel like I've seen this place before, maybe in a dream or premonition. I'm going to trust my instincts and I'm going to go and try to approach the alcove first this time.
You're going to go for the alcove first this time. I'm going to go to number 41. You walk slowly over to the alcove, carefully checking the floor for more hidden traps, and you see that the goblet contains a sparkling red liquid. Do you want to drink the red liquid, leave the goblet and walk over to search the barbarian, or leave the chamber and continue west?
I'm going to drink it. I want to try and drink it this time.
You still want to try and drink it? Alright. Turn to 98.
Yeah, I'm hoping that I have better luck this roll.
98. Lifting the goblet releases a sprung catch, and a dart shoots out at the wooden table leg. Test your luck, so roll both dice.
Okay.
You need to roll lower than an 8.
Ah! I got a 2 and a 3, so that's 5.
You are lucky. Turn to
Sure.
105. Your reflexes are sharp, and you quickly jump aside. The dart whistles past, only just missing you, and thuds into the opposite wall. You see that the goblet is lying on the floor now. You must have still dropped it. And the red liquid... The red liquid is running away over the grey stone. At least the goblet may be of use. So you put it in your backpack. So you didn't get to drink it, but you did get the goblet. So you've now got a silver goblet that you can put in your backpack.
This isn't a silver goblet, but it's my coffee cup.
It's a
I
cactus.
put it in my backpack.
Put it in your backpack.
Cactus is, and
Cactus.
succulents.
Oh, I love succulents. They're supposed to be really easy to look after, but mine died within a few
I have
days.
loads. If you want to get one yourself, this is where you can get it from.
Anyhow, moving on.
Hashtag not
distracting.
not sponsored by Waitrose.
Stop stalling. Product placement. Oh no! We are not sponsored by Waitrose.
No sponsored. We should be though.
Why? I don't even shop at Waitrose.
Tesco. I know you like
please
Tesco.
Ban Panda. Ban Panda. Anyway, you now got a silver goblet in your backpack. Back into it.
Awesome.
Come on, snap back into character. If you've not done so already, you can search the barbarian, or you can leave the chamber and continue west.
I'm gonna search him, even though I've got full health. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm
Okay.
feeling a bit peckish.
Search the barbarian. 126. I think you just like feeling up dead barbarians.
Oh my goodness.
The pouch on the barbarian's belt is empty, apart from some strange looking dried meat wrapped in a cloth. Do you want to eat the meat, leave the meat, or leave the chamber?
I'm feeling peckish. I've been in the cave a while. I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna eat the snack.
Eat the snack. 226. The meat contains herbs which will increase your strength. Add 3 stamina. You may either walk over to the alcove, but you've done that already, so now you've got no choice but to leave the chamber and continue west. Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm so... You're also... He's very interested in the barbarian's meat.
I'm still at full health, so I didn't even need to eat it.
Oh man, I need to see a picture of the shawarma pizza. It's gonna make me so hungry. Okay, leave the chamber and continue west, page 83. Right, I want to get you to a save point before we have to finish. So come on.
Yeah, Chibi should post it in your Discord.
Definitely. The passage soon leads to a junction. You notice more footprints on the floor, possibly as many as 3 pairs, heading north from the south passage, and you decide to follow them. Turn to 37.
Okay.
The passage opens out into a wide cavern, which is darker but much drier. Ahead you see the footprints gradually fade and then disappear. There's a large idol in the centre of the cavern, standing approximately 6 metres high. It has jewelled eyes, each as big as your fist. There are 2 giant stuffed bird-like creatures standing on either side of the idol. Do you wish to climb the idol to take the jewels, or do you want to walk through the cavern to the tunnel on the opposite wall?
Since I have my rope and I have good instincts this time, and I feel like I should be able to handle this challenge, I'm going to climb that statue, and I'm going to get one of the jewels.
Yes!
I am
351. 351. Come on, you've got to get this save point. 351. This is the first save point.
I'm
351.
determined to get a gem, a jewel.
The idol is very smooth, and it will be difficult to climb. Do you have a rope?
Indeed, I do.
Yes, you do. If you do, turn to 396.
396.
You make the rope into a lasso, whirl it above your head, and throw it at the idol's head, smiling happily as it falls around its neck. You then tighten the noose and start to climb, hauling yourself up the rope. You're soon at the top of the idol, sitting on the bridge of its nose and holding onto the rope. You draw your sword and wonder which jeweled eye to prize out first. Do you want to prize out the left eye or the right eye?
Ooh, Coleen, ooh. The right one looks so tempting. I almost want to take the right one, but something in my gut is saying, go to the left, get the left one, choose the left. So I'm gonna follow my gut instinct, and I'm gonna pick out that left jewel, and take the left jewel.
The left jewel. You hear a ghostly whisper say, you shall pick out one of the eyes, but one will be death in disguise. I like that. That's good. So you're gonna go left?
Yes, I'm taking the left jewel because my gut is telling me to go left.
Okay, 151. As you touch the idol's emerald eye, you hear a creaking sound below you. And you are shocked to see the two stuffed birds now flying off. Their wings jerk in flappy movements, but they are soon above you and look set to attack. You must fight the flying guardians.
Oh my goodness, so I might even die anyway.
It says you've got to fight them one at a time, and you've got to reduce your skill by 2 because you're on the nose of the idol. So your skill when you're fighting will be 10 and not 12, but that's still a very good score. So the first flying guardian has a skill of 7 and a stamina
it's the
of
max
8.
I can.
It is, yeah.
So,
skill of 7.
Sorry,
Skill of 7,
skill
stamina of 8.
7 and 8.
And the second flying guardian has a skill of 8 and a stamina of 8.
Okay.
Coleen says she loves being a ghost. She likes making those hints. I really like it when the ghosts give hints like that. Right, let's roll, shall we? Rolling, 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 rolling.
I'm just going to put flying bird.
Yeah.
I can't write guardian.
Don't worry.
Well, I can write it, it's just not enough space. Okay.
So I've rolled an 18 for the first one.
I got a 7 and a 4, so that's... Oh, wait, not 7 because it's 3 and a 4, so that's 7 plus 10 is 17.
Yeah. So, sorry, what did I say I got? 11. I got 18.
Oh, so you hit me.
I hit you.
Ah!
Yeah, my brain isn't working for some reason. Yeah, so I got an 18. So, yeah, I hit you. So you take two damage.
Okay.
Yeah, my brain is like, what is happening? Right. Let's go again. So you've reduced your stamina by 2.
Yep, I'm on 18 now.
Okay, let's go.
Yes! I got a 6 and a 4, so that 10 and 10, that's 20.
Cool. I got 7. I got a 12. So you hit the bird. It's got a stamina of 6. Oh, I rolled terribly. I rolled an 11.
I got a 5 and a 3, which is 18.
Yep, you've hit me. Roll again.
Yes. I got a 5 and a 3, so that's 18 again.
I got a 15, so you hit me. So it's on 2 health, that first one.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Come on.
I rolled a 17.
It's not working. Okay, I got 5 and I got a 6, so that's 11, and the 10 is 21.
Okay, so that one is dead. What?
GG.
What? Okay, but now the second one looks really angry. Really
no.
angry. So
He's
that's
fuming. I'm terrified.
absolutely fuming. Really crazy now. There's ducking and diving and like pecking at you and trying to knock you off the statue. Here we go. I rolled
6 and a 5.
I've got a 17 over here.
So I got 21.
Okay, so you hit
So
the
you're
bird.
on 6.
I rolled a 15 over here.
Oh, also 15.
So nothing happens.
No.
I've rolled a 16 over here.
I got 4 and a 6, so that's 10 and 10, 20.
So it's down to 4 stamina. You're just slashing wildly with your sword, managing
I'm balancing on the nose,
to...
cutting
You're
up the bird.
managing to get it. But if you defeat
I'm gonna
these
cook them
birds-
after. I'm gonna make KFC and get my stamina back.
Yeah.
Okay, I got 6 and 3, so 19 in total.
I got a 15, so you've hit the bird again. So it's now looking a little bit bedraggled. It's just on a 2 health there.
I've lobbed off a little bit of its wing and it's missing a foot.
Oh,
Its
God.
beak has got a slash in it.
Oh, crikey, Nora.
Oh my god, Chibi was like, never fight these with 3 skill. I bet Chibi was losing every time.
Oh, bless her.
Okay.
Okay, so I have got
6.
17 over here.
I got a 6 and a 3, that's 19. I killed you.
Oh, MJ.
Woo! Done.
So I'm gonna use that as a save point there. First
So
save.
I've like climbed down the statue and I'm safe. The birds are dead. And I can rest here. I'm gonna make a little campfire and have dinner.
Let's have a look. So we're gonna go to 240.
240.
It says you look down and see the crumpled bodies of the birds lying motionless on the floor. You start to prise out the idol's emerald eye with the tip of your sword, and at last it comes free, and you're surprised by the weight of it as it falls into your hand. You hope that it's going to be of use later, and you put it in your backpack. It says you can prise out the right eye now if you want to, or you can climb down the idol.
I'm gonna climb down and play it safe.
Cool.
So is that an emerald or a jewel?
That is an emerald.
Emerald.
Okay, so the save point there is at page 89. Can you let me know what your skill and your luck are at the moment, please?
Page 89. Skill is at where do I have?
Is that still at 12 there?
Yeah, because I'm not on the nose of the idol anymore, so I've
Nope.
got 12 skill, 18 stamina, and 8 luck.
Fabulous. So what I want you to do, because you've reached your first save point there, everything in your inventory at the moment, please just draw a line underneath it.
Okay.
So your rope, your jewels, everything like that is safe. Your gold is safe.
So we know not to lose those when we come back to the save
Yeah.
point.
Exactly. So you'll keep those for your
Okay.
save point.
So it looks like this.
Yeah, perfect. So just draw
And
the
then I'll
line
just-
again every time you save, just draw a line underneath the inventory. So we're going to go to
Save
89.
point.
Save point. Okay, I'm going to continue. Let's see how much further we can get. I think I'm going to go till 5 o'clock, so we've got 20 minutes.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, so back on solid ground once again. On the cavern floor, you try to shake the rope off the idol's neck. I'd like you to test your luck, please. So roll both dice.
Oh, look.
What did you get? I can't see that.
It's 6 and 6. I got 12.
Oh, you're unlucky. Unlucky.
Oh no. I'm not wanting to get a high number. I want a low number.
You want a
Damn
low
it.
number. Okay, so with your luck, every time it says to test your luck, you need to reduce 1 luck. So you'll be on 7 luck now, I believe. But you are unlucky. 261, 261.
Normally you want a high roll, so I was like, oh my god, yes, I got my rope back.
Not with your luck. So despite all your efforts, you can't get the rope off the idol's neck. Finally, you give up and abandon it for whoever may come after you. There's nothing else of interest in the cavern, and you walk over to the northern wall and enter the tunnel. So you don't have your rope now. So we're going to turn to 239. 239.
No. I was
Minus
like,
the-
yes, I've got my rope back because like the save point was before, but no, it's after.
So not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. Putting your
Hang
ear
on.
to the door. So you've gone...
Page
Yeah, we've gone to
239.
239. Not much further down the tunnel, you come to a closed door on your left. You put your ear to the door and you listen intently but hear nothing. You can open the door or you can leave it and carry on walking north.
Last time we went into a room, it gave us a jewel. So I'm going to go into the room and see what's in there.
So you're going to open the door?
Yeah.
102. Open the door.
Push the door open. Ugh.
You enter a room which is small and completely empty. But as soon as you're inside, the door slams shut behind you, and suddenly a voice booms out of nowhere, shouting, "Welcome to Deathtrap Dungeon, the ingenious killer labyrinth of my master. Adventurer, I trust you will pay your respects to my master by shouting out his name." Do you want to shout, "Hail Succumvit," or "Succumvit is a worm"?
I got a high skill, and I believe that I am a brave individual. I am a strong, independent paladin. So I'm going to... Hang on. I just realised how dark I look.
It's
in
very
this stream.
dark. Yay,
Okay,
there
cool.
he is. No,
Yay!
he's back.
I put a lamp on.
Lovely. So hail Succumvit, or Succumvit is a worm.
I'm going to turn around and be like, hell no, I ain't praising your master. Succumvit is a worm.
Succumvit is a worm. Thank you for the shout out for Pumpkin Panda there as well, thank you. So Succumvit is a worm, turned to 251. 251. Succumb, bitch. Exactly. Once again, the mysterious voice calls out, only this time, to your great surprise, it's far less threatening. Good. My master likes those who show spirit. Here, take this gift to help you. It will grant you one wish, but only one wish. Farewell. And a gold ring magically appears out of nowhere and lands at your feet with a gentle tinkle. You pick it up and put it on one of your fingers. The door opens and you step back into the tunnel and continue north. So now you have a ring of wishes.
Ring of wishes.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We're going to head to 344.
344.
Okay, so the tunnel twists and turns, but keeps steadily north. Ahead, you see a thin shaft of blue light streaming down from the ceiling to the floor. It sparkles and shimmers, and you can see images of laughing faces in the light. Do you want to walk through the light or walk around the light? Now, I can't remember. Has any of the previous adventurers walked through this light? I feel like everyone's avoided it.
I'm going to call upon the ghosts and see if they have any instincts that may guide me.
I was pretty sure Chibi had gone through it. Someone has gone through it. Someone did go through it. Can anyone remember if it was helpful? Ah, Chibi knows both answers. Okay.
Do the ghosts believe I should go through the light? Do they have any
I
riddles
see
for
the
me?
light. I see the light.
Don't go into the light, no.
Okay, so you can walk through it or you can go around it. This choice will not affect your health. Okay, so either way, whether you go around or go through, you're not going to lose any health.
But that could also mean it kills me instantly. So it might not reduce my health, but I
Okay,
could
so
instantly
vitamin
die.
D is good for you?
Okay. So this is another 50-50 moment. I could instantly get killed. I might walk under there and something will drop down and squash me. Or it will be good. Okay. So far on my journey, it's been a good instinct Oh, Chibi says no death here. Okay, that's a relief. Every time I've decided to drink something or pick up barbarian meat and eat it, it's been a good thing. So I'm going to trust my instincts and I'm going to walk into the light.
He's gonna walk into the light. Turn to 229. 229. 229. As soon as your head goes under the blue light, you hear the sound of muffled voices. The faces are no longer laughing, but have changed their expressions to ones of despair and anguish.
Oh no, I feel like that was a bad choice.
I'm wondering if I have a lovely...
And then they're like...
See if I can do this.
Trying to voice act for you.
A young girl's sad face hovers in front of you, and she begins to whisper a poem. You are transfixed as you listen intently, believing that she has a special message for you.
It's the ghost of Chibi.
Could be. You'll want to write this down for sure, so definitely make a note of this.
1 second.
She recites.
So, ghost poem.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah, good to go.
When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in. If your trial you hope to win.
So when corridor doth water me.
When corridor doth water meet, do not make a quick retreat. Take a breath and jump deep in. If your trial you hope to win.
A quick retreat. Take a breath. Sorry, I'm a slow writer.
That's alright. Can I continue? Do you remember it?
And jump right in. Okay, I've got it.
Memorising the Spirit Girl's poem, you step through the shaft of light and quickly head north. Turn to 107.
Okay.
You come to an arched doorway set in the right-hand wall of the tunnel. The heavy stone door is closed, but there's an iron latch and a round handle. If you wish to try the door, you can, or you can leave it and continue along the tunnel.
Okay. So I've usually had good experiences in rooms, so I think I'm going to try going in there.
Try the door. 168. You're like fearless because you've got such high skill. You're kind of fearless. This is not the glued handle one. No, he's made it past. He's made it past this. Oh no, that was Coleen, wasn't it? So that was much further ahead. The heavy stone door is closed. You wish to try the handle. 168. 168. Let's hope this one isn't glued. There's a glued handle, yeah. Lifting the latch and pushing the heavy stone door, you find yourself in a large cavern. The light is dim and murky, and as your eyes begin to adjust, you see that the walls are covered in green algae and running with moisture. The floor is strewn with straw. The atmosphere is warm, damp and fetid, and a soft humming fills the air.
Ooh.
You step gingerly through the straw towards a corner of the cavern where there appears to be a shallow pit. Peering warily into the pit, you're disgusted to see a mass of pale, writhing worms, some as much as half a metre long. Utterly nauseated, you are about to turn away when you notice there's there in the undulating bodies, they're swarming around a dagger, its point held fast in a crack in the pit floor. The hilt is cased in black leather studded with opals, and the blade is fashioned from a strange reddish-black burnished metal that you've never seen before. You long to touch the dagger, but that would mean plunging your hand in among the writhing worms. Do you want to reach for the dagger, or back away in disgust and leave the cavern?
Ooh. I see it's got opals on it, and I feel like it could be useful. My instinct is to try and get it, even though I'm grossed out. It's kind of like an I'm celebrity, get me out of here challenge.
Yeah,
so
it is, yeah, 100%. You gonna go for it?
I am going to take a deep breath. I'm going to work up my courage, and I'm going to plunge my hand in to grab the dagger.
And turn to page 94. Taking a deep breath, you lean over the pit and plunge your forearm into the mass of wriggling worms. They are cold and clammy and feel extremely nasty, but at least they're harmless and you're able to seize the dagger by the hilt. You give it a hard tug and it comes away from the crack in which the tip was embedded. Admiring its beauty and wondering whether it might once have belonged to some luckless contestant, you put the opal-studded dagger firmly in your belt and you leave the cavern. So you now have you have an opal-studded dagger. Turn to 174.
I'm so relieved. That is awesome. Because they did say the girl, and it could have been a metaphor. She was like, when there's water, don't retreat, jump right in.
I think it's fairly... I don't think it's a metaphor. But as you make your way back to the door, the buzzing sound increases in intensity. And you look around desperately to discover where it is coming from. Glancing up in the nick of time, you see the huge and grotesque black shape of a giant fly emerging from a recess high up in the cavern wall. As it gets closer, you realise that it is at least 1.5 meters long and has the face of Jeff Goldblum.
I hate this sound. No.
Kind of torturing him at the moment. Let me turn it down just slightly. Its opaque wings vibrate, masking the sickening buzzing noise that you can hear, and its 6 black hairy legs are poised to grasp your body. Below its multifaceted eyes is a long, shiny black proboscis, which darts in and out venomously. You have stolen the giant fly's treasure from its brood of maggots, and you must take the consequences. Test your luck. Roll both dice. Your luck is now 7, so it needs to be less than a 7.
Don't touch me. I need an adult. I did not consent. My thing is not rolling. Okay. I've got a 3 and a 1, so that is
You are
4.
lucky. You are lucky. Page 39.
Oh my god, I'm so relieved.
You manage to evade the outstretched legs of the giant fly. Stepping back, you draw your sword, and you have to fight the hideous insect as it turns to attack you once more. You've got to fight a giant fly. Its skill is 7, its stamina is 8, and if you beat it, it will be another save point.
This is awesome, because now that I've survived the initial hit, I can rely on my skill, which is really high.
Yeah.
Okay,
You consented to everything the moment you walked in. Exactly, you consented by entering the dungeon. Right, here we go. Let's roll for this fly. Let's go, let's go.
Oh, hang on. I don't know the skill or the stamina.
The skill is 7, the stamina is 8.
Okay, it's not too bad.
Nope. And I've rolled a 13.
Okay.
Which you're gonna beat. You're gonna beat anyway because you've got a skill of 12.
I have a 5 and a 2, 15, so thankfully I was almost certainly going to win.
Yeah, 100%.
And roll again.
I got
5.
15 here.
I got a 5 and a 3, that's 8, so 20.
Okay, down to 4 health. Oh, I've got a 10 total, so you're definitely going to beat that.
I've got a 6 and a 1, so that's 7 plus the thing, that's 19.
You've definitely
I
beat
win.
me. Right, let's go once more. You need to hit it once more, and then the Jeff Goldblum fly is dead.
Okay, I've got a 4 and a 6, so that's 10, 22.
I got a 16. So you'll be happy
Yay!
to know. You'll be happy to know that that fly is dead.
Done.
And that is 44 minutes. And 4. 44 minutes and 4. It says if you win, you can turn to 1-1-1.
1-1-1 was it?
Yeah. And remember to reduce your luck for escaping from the fly, so your luck will now be 6. Let's see where this leaves you, because this might be a really good place to stop. But this just means that I'm going to have you on again next time.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, you would anyway, because even if it killed me, I have 1 life left.
Yeah. Okay, so you wipe the vile yellow slime from the blade of your sword and walk quickly to the door back into the tunnel to head north. So that would leave you at 267. Let's just see where this takes us. 267. I forgot to carry on with the timer. Just give me a sec.
Oh no, you've not been counting my time.
Oh no, I have. Just since when you finished. Okay, I actually think I'm going to leave that there. I am going to stop there because now you're at a junction and you've got to make another choice. So I think now's a good time to leave it. Do you agree?
Yeah. Yeah, this is good. I've just defeated the boss, and this is where I would save in any other game.
That's not a boss. That is just a fly. That's just a regular giant fly. Cool.
It's a giant fly.
Just a regular giant fly, you know. Cool. Right. Thank you, my darlings. Yeah, Coleen says, boss.
Thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Oh, I'm glad. I really hoped that you would enjoy it. Just a regular giant Jeff Goldblum fly, I know. But yes, it just means that I'm going to have you on again. So, yeah. Well done, though. You've not died.
Awesome.
You've not died very quickly at all. You've still got 2 lives left, which is fantastic. So yeah, I think
I'm looking forward to next week.
We'll just have you on again next time. Cool. No, this is great because I think that I'm going to struggle to find guests. I might not, but I feel like I'm going to struggle to find guests to come on. So it's great if we can just keep sort of having them back. Thank you for entertaining us, Panda. Yes, absolutely. Let's get some claps in chat for Panda. Thank you for the shout out as well. Let's get some claps. Hasn't he done well?
I would have been sad if I died in like 20 minutes and we were like, okay, well, we're done.
So
okay,
for someone who hasn't played before, I think you've done really, really well.
Thank you. Maybe this is my natural talent, and I should go into playing Dungeons and Dragons and fighting fantasy for my career.
Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Right, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. So I'm gonna leave the call. In Discord, and thank you for popping that in there for Discord as well. Cool. Right, my darling, I'm going to say
just about to be like, I DM'd you.
Oh, thank you. I'll check that out before I eat tonight. But remember, guys, I am back in about 2.5 to 3 hours, and I'll be playing Little Hope. So we're going to be doing double stream today, and that'll be with Tiny Little Grim. So I'm going to say goodbye to Panda. Any last words before I cut you off?
See you soon. Bye. Thank you everyone for joining me on my adventure, and I will see you in the chat with Vicky and Tiny Little Grim later when they're playing their horror game.
And you'll be back next week, I guess? If you're free, if you're up for it.
100,000 bajillion%.
Yay! Wicked.
And also not sponsored by Tesco, Waitrose, or what is the other brand?
We're not sponsored
by anyone.
No.
And I'm not an Extra Life charity, so please don't donate to me thinking that it's going to go to Extra Life.
It won't go to Extra Life, it's going straight into my pocket, and I've been, I kind of need it, so...
Give Vicky an extra life by donating now.
Give me an extra life. Extend my life by donating. Cool, right, my darling, I'm going to say goodbye to you, and we'll see you next week.
See you soon, bye.
Bye, Panda, bye. Oh, cool. Oh, wasn't he good? Oh, for someone who's never played before, I was very, very impressed. So yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. I want to go back to. I'm going to go back to this music. I'm going to go back to this for the outro. I feel like this is way less dramatic than the other music. He needs to die. Yeah, Coleen isn't happy at all. He might knock her off the leaderboard. I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad that everyone's had fun today. So thank you to Coleen. Can we get another shout out for Coleen as well? Because Coleen was the first guest today, and Pumpkin was obviously the final guest. So if we could just get the shout outs for those two, that'd be awesome. I will be back and I will make it out. Yeah, that's fighting talk. Chibi's gonna come back as well. Amazing. I'd love to have you all back. That would be so cool. I never know who to raid at the end of these, so I'm not gonna raid. I'm just gonna let you go off and enjoy whichever content you want to enjoy. I'm gonna let you be free spirits and go and tune into whoever you want to tune into. But I'll be back in about 2.5 to 3 hours with something completely different, something scary. It's gonna be a horror game. So save those bits for the scare alerts and try and scare me while we play Little Hope. I have got hair in my mouth. Thanks for streaming. No worries. I'm always happy to stream this. I've got to admit, this is probably one of my favourite things that I do right now. It was a lot of fun again. Thank you. It's this fluffy little jumper thing that I wear when I'm doing it. This is my DM cape now, my narrator's cape. No, it's not a hair. I think it's just fluff off this, to be honest. But yes, join me again next week. So, obviously my Deathtrap dungeon did claim another life today, but we did also see the brave Pumpkin Paladin head in, and that is where they will remain until next week, and we'll pick up where they left off. So, yeah. Sorry, Coleen. Boo! Can you suggest a raid target? You can, but I'm kind of happy just to let people be free spirits and just go wherever they want to. My friend who I was telling you about this adventure, what are they playing right now? What are they streaming? Let me check them out. But I'm pretty happy to just let everyone go off and do their own thing, to be honest. So I think that's it from me today. Thank you again to Sirenscape for the yoga with Jen. Just started doing yoga. I kind of want to let people go and do their own thing, I think, but thank you. Yeah, all go and calm down, chill out after this very thrilling adventure. But yes, I'll be back again next Friday, I think, where we will continue with Panda's adventure. But yes, thank you, my darlings. I will see you all again soon, but enjoy the rest of your day. Tatty bye. Tatty bye. Off we go. Goodbye.